Alright, bear with me a moment, fellas. But we're doing another episode of the Hartlepool United career mode. Just give me a second. Get myself organised. My phone doesn't want to start up, so I cannot see the stream or the chat yet. Oh, right. Hello, and welcome to another episode of the Hartlepool United Road to Glory Youth Academy Career Mode series. Now, I've got an explanation as to why I haven't streamed in about a week, or however long it's been. I don't know how long it's been. How long has it been? Let's have a little gander. 4 days ago. Okay, it's not that bad. But, yeah, so I think I streamed on Friday, if memory serves me correct. Saturday, I was out all day. That wasn't a planned stream anyway. Sunday, because I was out Saturday night, the next night I was, you could probably guess, I was not fit for doing a rebuild. Monday, which was yesterday, of course, I just couldn't be bothered. I wanted to enjoy the weather. I want to enjoy the weather again today, but I suppose I better do something involving FIFA or some kind of upload, some kind of stream. So, plan for this week, whether I stick to it, is undetermined. The plan for this week is I'll do this episode today. I will finish the Bolton rebuild at some point this week. I'm not saying when because I don't bloody know when it'll be, but I will definitely be finishing that Bolton rebuild because I want to get it done, or at least the second part. It might not be the end of it, but the second part will be done at some point down the line. And then another career mode at some point this week as well. Maybe two more career modes. I don't really know because it's too nice outside to be sitting inside streaming. So, in the past weekend, it's just been a blur because I do not remember most of what happened. But anyway, bear with me a second. Right, let's get into it then. I don't even remember what happened on Friday. It's been a long weekend and it's only Tuesday. Is it Tuesday today? I think it's Tuesday today. Right, so taking a look at the last episode then, we started off against Sutton where we won 4-1, which was a good start. We then took on league leaders Exeter. It was a close battle, but they got the better of us ultimately. A 2-1 win for the league leaders at Victoria Park. Following that, we bounced back with a 2-1 win over Crewe. That was a battle, and it shouldn't have been a battle. It should have been like 6 or 7-1, but their goalkeeper was on smoke. I do remember bits of the last episode, and then, of course, I remember this 7-1 over Salford. Absolutely fantastic. Beautiful display. Of course, we had to concede the one goal because we always do, but a cracking display there, 7-1 win. And then we played Exeter in the Papa John's Trophy where we did succumb to defeat once again. But I'd like to set the record straight that it was a bullshit defeat. The first one against Exeter, the one in the league, I can just about take because they played well and they deserved it. That one in the Papa John's Trophy, as much as I don't care about the award itself, was dumb. And I'm sticking to my story with that one. So today we have got Gillingham at home, Tranmere away, and then we move into the January transfer window. We've also got Colchester at home, Grimsby away, and then we finish off today at Leyton Orient. So we'll get into the January transfer window. I don't know if we want to strengthen anywhere, or if we just want to stick with what we got. I think I'm going to be okay with what I've got. We're going to get rid of Nezovic because he's just too good for the club, and I don't want to make it too easy on myself. So he will go out on loan at Bayern, and then he will move on at the end of the season just to make it a bit more challenging. And also, I'm hoping some of these players make their moves out here. For the right back situation, I think we're going to stick with McGregor and put the faith in him because he's putting some good performances while Ramon Alonso is out injured. And then Vergara, if necessary, can come in and get a bit of a spot in the team. The problem is with this squad, it is so goddamn inflated. Too many people. We need to get some names at here, and I don't really want to depart with any of them because I do like a lot of these characters. But we've got a full squad here, a full youth academy. We're going to have to make difficult decisions and make some moves on because just purely we don't have the room for anyone else. So once January opens, some of those deals will go through. Permanent and loans will be moving on, and as well as where am I? Youth academy will be kind of thinned out a little bit as well. I'll probably bring his accent up now that he looks like actually quite a good cam and send him out on loan. And there's a couple of players I want to bring up as we go through as well. Some good talents here that I want to get involved sooner rather than later. But we can't right now because there's no room. But Gordon Simpson will go from a right mid to a right winger to open today with an overall change of 0. He stays at 54. It's been months since he went live. Been ages. It's 4 days. It's been 4 days. Anyway, you can live without me. You can go back and watch the YouTube videos. Yeah, hello mate. I'm in one piece, just about. But anyway, so that's just clearing up the shit there. So once January goes through, I can't remember who's permanent going and who's loan going, to be honest. But I know there's a lot of departures happening, hip hop happening. I think there's about 5 or 6 on loan. I think there's a couple permanents. Not hello, mate. Just reduced Jabu Tshabalala me in the back. Well, funny story that. We got another one. So I wouldn't be too hasty. I'm gonna have to drink a lot of water to stay hydrated, man. It's ridiculously warm. It's like 24 degrees. I think it was. I think it said on my phone. It might be more. It feels like 30. But anyway, let's get into the episode. Then I'm not sitting on this menu all day. News before we head into this first game against Gillingham. Then, as well as a look at the league table. I will show you that in a minute. We had an injury for Rodriguez, a 5-day bruised shoulder injury, but also he is back now because it was only for 5 days. Player of the Month award, Franda Cho was nominated alongside Blackman of Exeter City, Lewis of Bradford City, and Nombe of Exeter as well. And Lewis of Bradford City, the goalkeeper, Harry Lewis, did get that Player of the Month award. Cochrane's happy with Liverpool. Hartlepool. My brain's not. He hates Liverpool. He better hate Liverpool. Jack Cochrane has spoken publicly about his enjoyment playing under Tshabalala. It's great to play for the club and for a manager who has faith in my ability and picks me on a regular basis, he said. I'd hate to be in a situation where I wasn't getting games and I had to just watch the lads from the stands. So long may this continue, he chuckled. I just need to keep my decent form going and trust the manager will keep picking me because of it. And of course, David Harkin had a bit of time on that game against Exeter. Didn't really do anything special, unlike his friend, who we will be immediately recalling when he goes out on loan. And bit of a headline maker recently, and he's not going anywhere because I don't want him to. So once he gets sent out on that loan, where is he? Jay Marango. Once he gets sent on that loan to Cluj, he's coming straight back. We're not fucking letting him go. He's been fantastic. Look at his stats, 10 in 10. And he's just... I don't know why he's so good, but he is. I know he's got potential, but he's good now. And I'm not letting that loan go through, so they can do what they want about it. I can't cancel it now. I have to wait till it actually goes through, which is unfortunate. And Lebohang Tshabalala, he's got time on his side. He has got good potential. And I think he's got a number 7. Oh my god. Like Jabu. Fuck's sake. Moving this week, so hopefully I'll be around more from when you go live. Miss being such an amazing positive influence in the chat. Never been negative in my life. Never seen you be negative either, honestly. You've always been a positive vibes in the chat. Right, so let's have we got any transfer offers that I need to accept that I haven't accepted? Did I accept this Jones one? I did. And there's a couple more I want to go out on a permanent. Sheehan, he's decent, but his potential is about 68. So that's why we're moving him on. And a couple of the other transfers have gone through. Brandon Steele will be leaving. Thank God. Chisco Medina will be leaving. Not thank God too much, but his potential isn't great. So it's a good move. And we tried to loan out Luca Carpenter, but I forgot to accept the loan, and we're also waiting for some other loans for some of these players, but some of these have gone through and some of these haven't gone through. And with Nezovic, his will be a loan deal to the end of the season, and then we'll move him on because he's far too fucking good. Jay Marango will get that loan, what's the word, taken away because he'll be coming back. He ain't going nowhere. I just can't do it yet, but some of these will be available to go, and I think Mariano Martinez will go on loan as well, which is absolutely needed because he's got talent. Just doesn't have the spot at the moment because we've got too many right wingers, with Roberts mainly starting on that right hand side and then Munoz behind him. It'll be hard to get him into the squad, but this is how the table looks then. We're free scoring, but we've also had a bit of trouble at the back. We kind of fixed up a little bit last episode, but that 5-0 loss to Stevenage is what really made our goal difference look shit. But I guess we've got the best goal difference in the league still because of our attacking prowess. So look at the league now. We've got Exeter top on 43, Wirral second on 40. Tranmere have that final automatic promotion spot on 37. Bradford City, Grimsby Town, Mansfield Town, and Colchester have the remaining playoff spots. And as we read down towards the bottom of the table, it's Barrow and Crawley that are the bottom two and would go into the National League if it were a thing. Nah, what I'm going to do first, and I'm not going to forget to do this because he actually does have good potential. We're going to send him out on the loan list and see what Jabu Tshabalala can do. So, without further ado, let's get into the first game of today's episode. It is Hartlepool United versus Gillingham. We'll switch the GK back across. I've got more faith in Duncan again now than I did in Mancini. But, I mean, Mancini's not been bad. It's just, he's either good or bad and no in between, which is kind of an issue. We'll start Mills, because Mills needs something this season. He needs some kind of heroic save. And I really want to keep Arango on the bench. And I think I'm going to do that, whether you guys like it or not, because he is something special. I mean, his stats don't make him look anything amazing at this point, but high work rate, 18 years of age, fast, decent shooting. His finishing is up to 63 now. He's getting there. And he got a hat-trick against Exeter, even though we did lose that match. So I'm happy to keep him around in the first team a bit more. This is the team we're going to be running, though, because it's probably our best 11. In fact, actually, scrap that. This is our best 11. Also, I have to reset the lineup again. I want to check something I meant to check already. But I forgot, because my brain's not on. Harry Howell. He's... fuck's sake. Man City's potential at 68. Well, at the end of the day, we knew this could have happened. But he's still going to be our main striker at least at the end of this season, and maybe into League One, because there's no reason why he shouldn't be. He's been fantastic. Scores most of the chances he gets, so we'll just leave him for now. I know he's only 68 rated. Fuck it. Put him on the bench. And Nezovic can go to the reserves, because it just feels unfair using him. So I think that makes more sense to do. And that is the squad we'll be going with, unless there's anyone I've forgotten. Munoz, maybe. I think Malango's going to need a loan out as well, because I do want to keep him around, but I just can't give him enough game time. You know what, actually, fuck it. I'm overriding myself. We're going to give him the game today. We're going to have no bench players that are wingers. So this is going to be the squad today. Duncan in goal, Moffat and McGregor as the full-backs, Contreras and Galloway as the centre-backs, with Galloway captain in the side. Malango centre-mid alongside centre-attacking mid Curtis Mills, with Ochoa off the left, Roberts off the right, and Howell and Rodriguez leading the line. It is Hartlepool versus Gillingham at Victoria Park. Let's get the news on. And let's get into it. Meanwhile, that Fabrizio tweet says, breaking, Brandon Steele has torn Achilles. It's been 9 to 12 months till he rejoins football and activity tweet comes out. He's going in January. You only have to go through 2 more games with him. I'm going to give some people a send-off in that last game of the month. So, I mean, he might only be 68 rated. But he's got 13 goals already this season, Harry Howell, and he's a top scorer in League 2. I feel like he could break through that potential. That potential could carry that man. I'm going to see how far I can get with him before I inevitably have to sell him. Or maybe I'll just keep him around and always be the low-rated striker that we can just bring on at a moment and he bags. He's a lot better as a super sub than a starter, really, from experience in his career mode, but he is just very good all round. Gillingham won 7, drawn 7, lost 7. So we will ruin the record, or they ruin their own record in one way today. But Hartlepool, with a win here and dropped points in the Exeter game potentially, we could go top. I don't mind about going top just now, as long as we're top by the end of the season, I think. ultimately, even if we don't get top, automatic promotion will do for me. As long as we are in League One next year, which I've got a very good feeling about, then that's fine by me. This is the third season now, and the squad is really coming together. We're getting the players with potential, and they're performing, and then the players without potential will unfortunately get thrown by the wayside, but we'll still have a good enough core of a squad. We've got plenty of players, that's not an issue. It's just which ones are going to be very good and which ones are going to be branded steals. Because I know we've got Carlos Rodriguez, who's got potential to be special, and he is forever going to be at this club. I don't care about the overalls that he gets to. If he's like 80 overall in League One, then so be it. He is the saviour of this career mode, the day oneer that I want to keep till the end. My audio's weird. I have to check my audio in a minute. I think it's actually okay now. It seems to fix itself. Right, there's no chance Gillingham are going to score inside 2 minutes, are there? Thank God, but that was good play. You could tell I'm a bit rusty. It was offside, was it? No, it wasn't. It was a good save by Duncan. I thought it was offside for a second there. Both my centre-backs across, and then Moffat had to come into the middle. I thought the goalkeeper was up then, and I realised it was Duncan just having a dance around. Roberts, it's away, only as far as Mills, we can't get it clear. Block, Contreras will get it gone, and now Mills can move. Not the fastest in the world, but he's got room, he's got acres to go. Just does not have any options here. He's going to have to cut it back into Rodriguez. Oh, try to find Harry Howell. Cracking tackle. But the ref does not agree. I want to know what is wrong with that tackle. Pretty sure I got the ball, did I not? Excuse me a minute. Unless I caught his foot first. I have to VAR this one for my own. I know VAR doesn't work for just normal fouls, but whatever. Like, that is not a... Okay, it's gone for his foot for a start. Right, as he goes in for the ball. He gets the ball first. Ah, mate, this game. Yeah, he gets a touch on the ball before the man. That's horseshit. Whatever. Dumb game. Never liked FIFA anyway. For Pez since day one. Oh, mate, it's too warm. The bait might do less than 5 games, but I need to get progressing through this career mode. I'm kind of stalling a little bit. Harry Howell! Never expected that to go in, to be honest. I just wanted to see what the effort would be like. Jesus Christ. That man's got a throw on him. Fortunately, he's thrown it past his fullback and out for a Hartlepool throw-in. Unfortunately for them, anyway. And that's going to be Gillingham throw-in. Good interception there. That's a poor pass, and Howell. Rodriguez into Roberts. Oh, good play, but good save as well. A shit pass from Gillingham there nearly led to a goal for us. It was good play up until the shot, and the shot just well saved. Ollie McGregor got some confidence after his first goal last episode now. Roberts. He put a ball in towards Howell. Not really the person you want to be receiving that at 5'6", but he was there. And Carey's got to accept that sometimes. He's got to accept whoever's there has to try and do the job. Galloway tries to go in for it. Hasn't worked. Contreras gets something on it. McGregor tries to get across. They just try to play it around me now. Good block by Malangu. McGregor slips and trips. But I don't know if that was a pass or a shot. Either way, it hasn't found the back of the net. It's just found the hands of Logan Duncan. But McGregor, a rare mistake there. He's been fantastic otherwise, but sometimes it can't be. What the fuck is that? Sometimes it can't be helped because the game likes to do heavy touches out of nowhere. That's what I was going to say. McGregor makes up for it. I don't know what that pass was from Malangu because it's not the pass I did. I'm not blaming Malangu. I'm blaming the video game as per usual. McGregor's going to make the overlapping run here. And with Harry Howell in the middle, we'll have to try and find something. It's not the greatest. The ball's kind of behind our top scorer. Malanga off to Rodriguez. That could have found the back of the net. He's getting more and more dangerous game by game. It's Carlos Rodriguez. Corner now for Hartlepool. Fran Ochoa puts the ball in towards Ewan Galloway. It's going to be headed back by a Gillingham player to goalkeeper Turner. And they're going to try and counter here. Mills gets it to McGregor, who does eventually get his second bite of the cherry. Roberts gets caught. That did not look good, and it's going to be a yellow card for Alex McDonald. I thought it could have been a bit worse, but ref had a better view of it. Yeah, it's not a red. Just goes in stupidly, but doesn't go in cynically. Well, I mean, maybe he does go in cynically, but doesn't go in enough that it's a red card. Now McGregor, I think this is on the ball here. I'm going to try and deliver this in, hopefully with some success rate. Towards Contreras. Can't win the header despite being 6'6". Interesting. That could be a Gillingham counter if we're not careful. I know where they want to go. I'm going to see if I can read it with Moffat. No. Apparently not. Contreras does come across. I lunged too early with Moffat. That was the issue there. Malanga. Galloway now down to McGregor, who I'm really happy to put my faith in for now. Still 2 more games before January transfer window opens. He's got January to prove himself. And he's proved himself quite well so far. Mills gets tackled. It's going to be a throw-in. Yet to see a goal yet in this episode. A couple of very good chances from us though. Roberts out to Lebohang Malanga. Tries to find Rodriguez. Roberts. Mills is still onside. Try to find Roberts again. It's headed away by Barton. Maybe should have passed it on one more. Who knows, honestly. They're hard to break down this side. When we do get through, there's always somebody there to prevent the goal being scored. Moffat comes across green and gets the ball back. Still yet, like I said, to see a goal, but we've had the better of the chances. We've been the better team. Oh, Harry Howell missing the slide tackle. Around the ball here. We're not going to get it just yet, and it could be a chance now. Good tackle by Galloway, but a miscommunication between Galloway and Moffat leads to Hawkins getting a half chance, but it's held onto by Duncan. Bit of miscommunication there, boys. Let's fix it up. It's not... that again, you're both Scottish, you both know how you speak. Get some voices gone. Roberts into Rodriguez. Howell is right there. Oh, but he's closed down quickly. Closed down very quickly. That was smart by the Gillingham defender. Mills picks up the loose ball though. Why not? Why not? Curtis Mills! He couldn't find the goal for love nor money. And now he's got 2 in the past few games. And that's a fucking hell of a strike. Curtis bloody Mills giving himself a goal of the season contender. What a shot. What an effort. And the lead now for Hartlepool. Oh my God, is this man finally finding his form again? Only the second goal of the season. He struggled 4 goals from midfield this season, unlike last year where he got 14 or 15 or something like that. Double figures last year for Curtis Mills. This year it's been a little bit more difficult for him. But he's had slightly less game time, what with being called up to the Wales squad, and of course Nezovic coming in and being a cam instead of a left wing back. That problem will be sorted. Nothing against Nezovic, he's just too bloody good. Mills, full of confidence now. Roberts inside. Rodriguez, it could be 2. It's a great save from Turner. And it's going to come to Malanga maybe. Curtis Mills, why not? Go for it again. Blocked this time by Burton. But my God, what an opener. And that's really opened up the game in its whole. That sounds really weird. You got what I mean. Ball in. Caught by McGregor. And Malanga will bring it clear. Howell. Gonna wait for Ochoa to make the move. But eventually does. Plenty of room now for the Argentinian. It's a good tackle from McKenzie. Corner to Hartlepool. Alright, Curtis Mills. First goal back in 4 days streaming. He's just gone and bagged the banger. That's fine by me, and we lead 1-0. Could be 2-0. Galloway doesn't get enough on it. Contreras. Roberts. Can't keep the ball under pressure, and Lapsley will bring it away, and it could be a Gillingham counter before the end of the half here if we aren't careful. McGregor cuts it out, and that will probably do the half. Duncan just playing it out wide, and that will end the first half. It's 1-0 Hartlepool through a moment of magic by Curtis Mills. Been struggling to find net all season unlike last year, but we're not going to care. If that's the winning goal, and it quite frankly deserves to be. Fantastic effort and a fantastic finish from Curtis Mills. It means it's 1-0 Hartlepool at the break. Problem for us though is Exeter City are also winning. As we read through around the grounds here, it's Tranmere 1, Salford 0. Crewe join 0-0 with Rochdale. Exeter leading Barrow 1-0. 1-0 to Wimbledon over Sutton. 1-0 to Mansfield over Stevenage. 1-0 to Crawley over Harrogate Town. 1-1 between Swindon and Colchester. 1-0 to Morecambe over Grimsby. And a scoreline that lives too close to the memory right now is Bradford losing to Carlisle. At the moment it's only 1-0, but that's too close to the memory recently. So that pains me a little bit. But looking at the stats, we deserve it. Played the ball around better, had more opportunities, got the goal. But Gillingham have not been bad. And I feel like at some point they're going to break through and find a goal. So we need to try and get a second, I think, ASAP. 58 to 42 in terms of possession, however, 9 shots to 5 and 1.8 expected goals to 1.2 means that we lead in the most important stats. Now, let's into the second half. And let's try and find a second goal, because that would make me very happy. Happy for anyone who didn't get that. Chowa. Oh, bollocks. Just before the January transfer window opens as well, I'm going to take a look at some of the stats for people going on loan, because they'll reset once they come back. Like Jay Marango, his stats will reset when he comes back, whenever we call him. So that's going to be an issue. Rodriguez has got all the room in the world, but somehow doesn't quite catch it. He always seems to find himself in plenty of space. Sometimes the shot doesn't come off too well. This is Thierry Correa coming on now, I believe, for Gillingham. A man we were looking at for the wing spots, but we've got the wing spots sorted, at least for now. If Correa was to come in, he'd come in as the backup to Ethan Roberts. Rodriguez, Malangu, Roberts, closed down. Didn't really have enough time to try a power shot on there, but at least he gave it an opportunity, or at least some kind of chance. And now it's a ball through, potentially now going to be played by Green. We're going to keep an eye on this attack. He was going to play it central, and Contreras had it the whole way. Gets unlucky bounce though, unfortunately, and that's offside. We're cut out offsides. Offsides aren't a thing, by the way, in case you're wondering. How has Thierry Correa stayed on there? There's no chance. There's absolutely no chance. I mean, I know I'll be proven wrong if I go into an instant replay, but I'm confused. Unless McGregor's playing him on at the back, which it might be. There's nothing that can be done there. Lapsley's just got an easy finish. I thought Correa was off, which is why I kind of half expected that play to end. I did continue defending. It's not like I stopped playing. It's just I could have sworn he was off. It was a poor touch from Contreras. And no, you're right. He is on, and it is McGregor that's playing him on. God damn. I knew they'd score at some point. I had the horrible feeling. Proven correct. Lapsley equalises to Gillingham, and it's good play, but it's unfortunate for Rafa Contreras as well as Ollie McGregor, because Contreras got the poor heavy touch that he couldn't control, and then McGregor, wrong place, wrong time, played the man on side, and it's led to a Gillingham equaliser and a problem for us, especially if Barrow have done something at Exeter. We need to find something here. Malangu trying one from range. It's not going to test the goalkeeper too much. Contreras, good header. Howell. Rodriguez. Knock it on one more to Roberts. Why are you not... Okay. Why did he not knock it on? I pressed A and he just stood there with the ball. Ah, I hate this game sometimes. Some fucking delay on this shit. Good interception by Galloway. And we need a winner now. Oh, for fuck off. Second time Gutierrez has been robbed. It is offside this time against Hawkins. I'm in disbelief at how that Duncan pass went where it did. But luckily, it's an offside that's bailed us out this time. I'm just not really sure if I'm passing in the right direction, because I'm aiming in one direction and the pass is going an alternate one. And I've got auto passes on just to make sure it goes into somewhat correct realm, but sometimes it just doesn't help me at all. Fran Ochoa tricking his way in. Oh, as he shoots, as he was about to shoot, he gets caught. It's a good tackle. Moffat closes it down. Ochoa makes some moves soon off the bench. Rodriguez. That was meant to. Well, it wasn't meant to, but I should have gone to Howell. Rodriguez. Now Mills. Room. Oh, it's a poor effort. Is he left foot? I can't remember. He's right footed. What's his weak foot? 3. Why is he taking it off the... No, it's fine. We'll give Lebohang Tshabalala a chance. Why not? For Jordan. And then we'll bring on Jay Marango. Why not? He's a talent. Be rude not to have him. Jay Marango and Lebohang Tshabalala coming on now. Tshabalala move might not have been the one, but we'll get to see what he's about. He's headed it to Ochoa straight away. Arango into Rodriguez. Roberts. Rodriguez. Arango. Closed down. Half knew it would be, but I wanted to give it a try. Arango. Couldn't turn around McKenzie. And that's going to be Gillingham that go. Galloway, good lunge. Was it a clean tackle? I don't know. The ref has said yes, but the ball nearly went through to Lapsley because there was no Galloway there because he'd moved all the way up to lunge for that tackle. That could have gone wrong, but Logan Duncan with the bravery. Got 2 Lebohangs in midfield now. Ochoa. He's going to bounce to Malangu. Ochoa again. Keeps it in. Off to Rodriguez. Oh, it's a good save. Roberts! Back post rebound! And I think he's on. He is on. It's 2-1. A bit of luck's what we bloody needed, man. It's a good save from the initial shot from Carlos Rodriguez, but Roberts, well, I can't say unmarked because he did have Dieng on him, but didn't get closed down. And Roberts finds the back of the net to put Hartlepool into the lead. Very lucky, but you will not see me complaining. And it is 2-1 Hartlepool. Harry Howell immediately closing down that as well. We'll try to be aggressive now. Go for a third, just in case an equaliser happens again. Moffat battling with Correa. It's going to be a throw-in to Gillingham. Ball attempted to be played through here. Correa, not a bad effort, you know. Bring on the Many and Nkosi. I think I agreed a loan deal for Nkosi, if I remember correctly. That's what he needed, because Moffat does get a lot of the game time. I know Nkosi's meant to be the backup, but he doesn't like being the backup, so. A loan deal for him is good, and we'll use either Guzman or Patterson as backup. Or we'll have a look in the market. Potential backup left back. Many Nkosi gets caught. Referee. Have a word. Oh, is this a kid that was already booked? Referee, you got to send him off, mate. That's a poor challenge. McDonald will get a second yellow and a red card for the number 7 in Gillingham colours. It's a stupid tackle. What's the fucking point? And with Gillingham now down to 10 men, we should have this handled. You'd think. You'd hope. This game does like to stir up some surprises sometimes. Keep it fresh. Arango. Nah, mate. I can't let him go. I can't let him go. The way he just scores everything. He's ridiculous. Jay Marango makes it 3-1 in the pouring down rain here in Hartlepool. Perfect movement and a perfect finish. It's 11-11 for the Argentinian. He's not going anywhere. Cluj, I'm sorry, I've changed my mind. I know the stats will get deleted, but they'll be remembered in my heart. Jay Marango comes on and surely secures the deal for us now. Lebohang Tshabalala, what a tackle from him. Now Tshabalala, Arango asking for it again. Bradachoa, it could be 4, boys, it could be 4. Blocked, second attempt blocked as well. Gillingham going to try and damage limitation here now with the 10 men they've got. Contreras, Malangu, oh, for crying out loud, he's on. It's not a great finish this time. Arango try to find it into Malangu. Ochoa tries to chip it in the area for someone to move on to, but nobody did. Tshabalala, he's had a few minutes here and hasn't looked all bad, to be honest. I'm not seeing a bad thing from him. He does win most of the headers as well, which I think he is quite tall, so it doesn't make sense he does that. Roberts is, you know, that's cool and everything, but it's just not where I put the pass. I'm going to give Gillingham a chance. Just tell him and let me know. I'll give him a chance. Blocked by Tshabalala. McGregor's in there. I'm just getting it gone. I don't trust this game. Still isn't even fully gone. Roberts keeps it in. That should be a throw-in to Hartlepool. I feel like sometimes when I move in for a tackle or I go for the ball, I feel like I'm going through it. And sometimes it's improving literally on some accounts, but it's still annoying. McGregor to Roberts. May have one more chance here. I just want to keep it away from our ends, to be honest. Rodriguez into Arango. He's got Malangu running through. Oh, can't get a shot off. It's a great tackle as Malangu prepares to shoot. But it is a 3-1 win for Hartlepool United. And it might have looked a bit bleak when they got the equaliser, but the red card really opened things up for us. And with 2 late goals, one from Jay Marango and one from Ethan Roberts, it means that we are victorious after the earlier goal from... Who scored the earlier goal? Guess we'll see. Mills, that was it. Oh yeah, it was that fucking banger. I'm watching that back. Don't care. It's my series, I'll do what I want. But that was a world-class effort from Curtis Mills. And you cannot complain when someone has the quality of this man. On his day, picks out the ball, says, you know what, mate, have a dig. And it's a great dig. And it's found the back of the net with accuracy and brilliance. And it is 3-1 in the end. But that was the goal that opened the proceedings. And a fantastic one it was. Our goals, of course, coming from Roberts and Arango. Not quite as highlight worthy as those. But Arango getting his 11th and 11th. He's just too good. I can't let him go. 58-42 in terms of possession, 19 shots to 8, with 4 goals expected to 2.5. The correct result ultimately was a Hartlepool win, and it's what it's ended as. Man of the match goes to Ethan Roberts, who is slowly becoming the best player at this club. He's 73 rated, and he just feels electric now. The way he's been growing has been fantastic. It's a goal and an 8.7 from him. Rodriguez didn't score, didn't assist, but was a problem, and that's what he needed to be today. Had 4 shots, but good saves from their goalkeeper means he didn't bag, unfortunately. Jim Arango coming off the bench to find a goal, get his 11th in 11 appearances, and making it 3-1 at that point. Malangu with an assist and a 7.6, and the other goal coming from Curtis Mills at 7.1. And I usually complain about people not getting assists. Today it's our day. We've only had 1 assist for 3 goals, so Yeah, no comment there. Harry Howell dropping an unlikely stinker, but their goal came from Lapsley, and somehow he didn't get an assist for that. I'm pretty sure it was passed off by Correa, wasn't it? 7.7 away for him. He was our best player. 7.7 from Mackenzie as well, and their goalkeeper Turner did quite good for a little bit. 12 shots, 9 saves, 3 conceded. But ultimately, we overpowered him and got the win. As for us, it was Logan Duncan with 4 shots on his goal, 3 saves. Did let that one in from Lapsley, but couldn't do anything about it. Thundered it in from close range. I just want to see, how is it not an assist? That's not the page. How is it not an assist for the goal from Lapsley? Did my player play it across? I could have sworn it was Correa who laid it off. Unless it wasn't a pass that it was laid off with. And that's why it's not counted. Oh, because it's Galloway who's made the... I hate this game. Galloway's made the tackle, it's fallen to Lapsley. That's why it's not an assist. Well, whatever, we still end up winning. 3-1 win. And how did Exeter do? 2-0 win. Bollocks. Means both teams' goal differences go up by 2. But Exeter remain at the top by 3 points. First display from Lebohang Tshabalala. Give him a try. Actually quite good. We're going to give him a loan out though, if we can get one for him. He does have something. Always favourites against Gillingham, and 2 goals to the good tells us story. It should have been a lot simpler, but the red card really helped the proceedings. We got the result we deserved in the end. Would you say controlled the game? Honestly, no. Gillingham really puts to the sword a couple of times, but we deserved the win. Or we deserved our goals. We deserve to remain within 3 points of Exeter. I think Tranmere also won, so they'll still be 3 points behind us. I could be wrong. I was really focused on the Exeter result when it came up there. I didn't really check out with that. Inspired substitution, Arango wins it. Arango's a madman. He's too bloody good is what he is. Luca Carpenter could be going to Sandfjord till the end of the season. That's absolutely fine by me. Some much needed experience for a striker who does have something. I know he does. He's got good potential. And the Alex Jones transfer to Rochdale goes through. He will leave on a permanent deal because he just simply is not good enough, without being mean. You've player unsettled. The problem is, Jackson, there is not enough room at the inn as we speak. But Salzburg have offered for Tommy Sheehan 520k. Let's try and bump that up a little bit. I'm trying to get a little bit more out of them, but I don't know if they'll accept it. 600. 600's fine. I'll take that, honestly. Not bad for a man who doesn't have a lot of potential. He's good now, but very soon he won't be. And can we promote Jackson Barlow? We're going to have to release a player from the senior team. I don't want to lose Barlow. I don't want to release any of the players. No, we'll bring back Watkins and release him. Because I need Barlow in my team. He's very good. And he won't wait forever. Unfortunately. He'll go immediately out on loan, of course. I didn't want to have to release Ryan Watkins, but sometimes you got to do what you got to do. He's got great potential. Send him out on loan. Another winger, unfortunately, which means it's going to be a long road for him, but so where she blows. Hopefully Ryan Watkins can get picked up by a team. Honestly, he was never going to be star player. Did I put him on? I must have put him on a 2-year loan because he's been out on loan at. Or he was out on loan at Mansfield for goodness knows how long, but he was never going to be anything special. And unfortunately, yeah, we had to. He was the best one to release out of that lot. Other ones have more potential. The other one I was thinking of releasing there was Ethan James, but he'll be coming back in January. I mean, they both are coming back in January. I just couldn't wait because I didn't want to lose Jackson Barlow, which is annoying, but it's the way she goes sometimes. Football's a hard business. Alright, up next then, a team that I don't really want to face because they're kind of scary. But we have no choice, unfortunately, because that's the way the league calendar goes. With Tranmere Rovers up next. The problem is for Mansfield now, I've just taken a player from them and released him. They could have just got it back. If they come in and sign him on a permanent, maybe, but I don't know how you do that. I thought you could say, excuse me, lads, can you come get him on permanent? So I know Harry Howell's reached his potential. Nezovic is going up in our rate, fuck's sake. We'll give him a send-off match, because he won't be coming back into the squad. He's just beyond good. What's the quickest? What is it? Poacher that would be the quickest. Target player. Effort. Alright. So up next then, Tranmere. Before that, pre-match press conference. Team's not made a great start. I don't know what you're on about. We're in second. But there are plenty of games left. This is the halfway point of the season, this game. So double our points after this, and that's what we'll end on. And whether it be enough to get promoted or not, that's ways. I want to make our fans happy, obviously. We want to keep winning. We want to try and get to the top of the league. It's a real 6-pointer at top against Tranmere. How are your preparations been going? Are you confident to come out with a victory? Our best will be anybody. But we have to be at our best, boys. It's kind of, we'll point to that little spiel there. Right, before we go in, let's take a look at the news then. Inspired substitution, Arango wins it. Hartlepool United had an inspired substitution by their manager, thank for securing victory. He switched things on and around early on, or actually it was actually late on, but it's fine. Brought Arango, eventually proved to be the player to make a difference between the two teams. And the nominees potentially in the midfield for 2024, Tchouameni, De Jong, Bernardo Silva and Kevin De Bruyne. Team of the week, we've got Ethan Roberts in there for us. None of the Gillingham players made it in. Brentford beat Norwich, doesn't really faze me. And Hartlepool faced Tranmere. Will it be the same spiel as usual, or will it be something different since we're both near the top? Ooh, it's a bit different. Hartlepool United believe they can mount a title challenge this season, but their credentials are sure to be severely tested in their next game against a team which sees them. Sees them up against a team just below them in the table. Be good if I could read. Tranmere Rovers. Being the home team messages Tranmere are favourites to clinch the points, but top of the table clashes like this one, that advantage often counts for very little. The game is more likely to be decided in favour of the team that best holds its nerve over the 90 minutes. And with Jackson Barlow, he wanted to come up, and he is going to be good, but we will give him a loan out. See how he progresses. So, up next then, it is Tranmere Rovers versus Hartlepool United. Let's get the squadron ready. Duncan, McGregor, who's a little tired, so we'll bring on Vagara on the bench, but we do need McGregor starting because we need our best squad here. Rodriguez is up to 69. Lol. He's insane. You know what? Actually, no, it's too risky. I think I give him Palacios a run out, but look at Showa now. He's shining on that side. And we'll give Nezovic a send-off. Who else is going? Brandon Steele. Sorry, mate. You just weren't for this club, unfortunately. And who else? Someone else going on the permanent, but I can't remember who it is. Sheehan. Nah, we never used him. There's no point in using him. There was Jones as well, wasn't there? Nah, we'll just go with Brandon Steele. Give him maybe some minutes off the side to end his Hartlepool career. But we'll try to go with our best team, or at least some of our best players anyway. Duncan in goal, Moffat and McGregor as the fullbacks, with Contreras and Galloway as the centre backs. Galloway captain today, with Cochrane at centre mid. Nezovic will get his final game in a Hartlepool shirt. We've realised now that he is far too good for this club, so we'll be moving him on to keep it fair and realistic. With Ochoa off the left, Roberts off the right, Howell and Sarr as the strikers, and this is how we're going to go. In fact, are we? I'm going to start Sarr and Rodriguez. Howell didn't impress me too much last game. That's how we're going to go. And at the Tranmere Stadium, which I will go Google in a minute because I've forgotten it. Try to remember off the top of my head before I Google it. But it's Tranmere Rovers versus Hartlepool United. Who are Exeter playing? And can somebody do me a favour? They're playing as Wimbledon. So if they could do me a favour there, that'd be fantastic. If not, fair enough, I guess. But Tranmere Rovers versus Hartlepool United. Of course, we have to win as well. So, it's a big ask. Is it Priestfield? Look, I'm not Googled yet, by the way. I'm just Googling. I want to say Priestfield. Prenton Park. It's not Priestfield. Who plays at Priestfield? Gillingham. The team we just bloody played. And we were at home for that. How do I remember that? Madness. Remember the team that wasn't even playing in their stadium? Anyway, let's focus on the task at hand. Somewhat a top of the table battle. Of course, it doesn't involve first place Exeter City, but it is second place Hartlepool United versus third place Tranmere Rovers. It is going to be a high quality battle, this, and I don't honestly know, if I'm being 100% with you, whether we're going to come out on the winning side. What I do know, however, is that we'll give it our all. Enjoy the game. Tranmere kicking up things here at Prenton Park. Win here for Tranmere. I don't know if it'll put them above us because of goal difference, but it'll definitely put them with us on the same points at the very least. Tranmere on 40 points. We are on 43. League leaders Exeter are on 46. That's how the top three currently lines up in League DOS. I think that's going to be a goal kick after it comes off of Morris. And that is how the table looks. We were just explaining that. And goal difference would not be enough to have them overtake us. But it would put them in the conversation, which they're already in, to be fair. But it would even more put them in the conversation. They'd be yelling rather than just, you know, talking. Saying, oi, we're Tranmere Rovers. We're coming for that League 2 title. At the moment, it's a 3-horse race. And I'd fancy us to be the horse you bet on. But at the same time, there's some big departures, including Savka Nezovic, which might change the course of this season. Ochoa, not a bad curler, but not enough. And Stevenage lead Newport. It's not what I want to hear. I want to hear Wimbledon leading Exeter. Well, I'm fine with Stevenage leading Newport, don't get me wrong. It's just not the news I'd rather like to hear right now. Cochrane, can he fire one from range? He can. It's easily held by Rojas. Tranmere, very scary. Rodriguez apparently one of the men to watch. Galloway outdoes Hemmings there and brings it away calmly and collectively. Out to Roberts. Sarr. Not bad. Good effort. Saved again by Rojas, and Ochoa will get the final touch there. What's up, Jolin? Not been going too bad. We're on in the second game. The first game we just won 3-1. So a good start. Yeah, we won 3-1 last game. Gillingham got a red card, so it's quite easy. And we've now got Tranmere. We're still in second. 3 points off the top. Because Exeter also keep winning. But if we win here, we have a chance of going top again. So, not too bad. Contreras into Cochrane. Rodriguez. Try to poke that ball through, but can't quite. Galloway, I honestly thought it was from centre mid. I'm an idiot. Good save, Duncan. I committed too far with Galloway. And I was dumb there to commit him like that. Tonight I'm doing my FIFA stream as well, by the way. My Pirates are in tough form now. I'll pop in then, definitely. FIFA stream tonight. I'll come and say hello for a bit. Tranmere are playing it around quite well. They just don't have the finishing capacity right now, which is good because we're very much struggling too. So I thought it'd be a match full of quality here, but so far there's not been a lot of quality on display. A foul on Galloway, but we'll continue to play. Rodriguez into Ochoa. Sarr's asking for it. He gets the ball played through to him, takes it down, takes the shot on, and a save by Rojas. Probably going to go over anyway. That looked a bit heavy from Sarr, but at least he's put an effort on the goal. With Ochoa to deliver. Where will this go? Towards Ewan Galloway. It's away only as far as Jolly, but McGregor picks up the ball. And he's going to run all the way in here as Ollie McGregor. And gets caught. Need a bit more support there. I was just going to run in and shoot with him, but I didn't realise they would both shut me down there. I thought it would be one guy. Tranmere move again. Blocked by McGregor quite well. Smart movement there from the right back. Roberts. Sarr. Rodriguez has the pace. Does he have the ability? He doesn't have the first touch in that situation. It's poor from him. What we'd expect. Galloway closes the turn down though. We win it back. Rodriguez gets the second bite of the cherry. Poor pass to Sarr. Rodriguez, mate, are you okay? Galloway just takes the man out. And he's feeling it today. Ewan Galloway's feeling this game today. Big game player on a big game stage. Still mad to think he was a striker at the start. And he's come into a very good centre-back. Did play Hemmings onside there, but cleared up again. And we'll bring it away. Down the left-hand side with Moffat into Ochoa. Ball through to Rodriguez. Took a second to bring that down. Play it back to Moffat. Cochrane. Nezovic. Nope. Roberts. Oh, just something on target. Oh, it's bouncing everywhere. Hasn't gone where I wanted. Nezovic trying to maybe find a send-off goal for him. Just happens sometimes where you sign a player that's too good for your club and you have to move him on. That's the case with Nezovic. I'm sure he'll be successful. Saved by Duncan. I don't know about that one, Chief. That's a suspect, I think, that one. We're going to have to review the footage on that one because it's a decent effort. And Duncan saved it, but why is he not held on to it? He has to hold on to that. I hope we'll get that dub, hopefully, but at the moment, it's not looking good. Yeah, damn. I thought Duncan would get that, but he's let go of it and put it into the path of Hemmings, and now it is 1-0 Tranmere. Which is not what we wanted, but I'm going to play on Duncan because he should be doing a lot better. That shot from Jolly was not too difficult to save. Afran Ochoa is going to need somebody in the middle. As of yet, there is nobody. Plays on the edge to Cochrane. Can we get an immediate equaliser? Rojas drops it, but he gets to pick it up. Huh? Interesting that. We don't have anyone there. Going to try and follow up though. Why are all my players just not where they should be? I haven't really been moving about that much, have I? McGregor cuts that one out. Nezovic. Roberts. Sar's making the move. Rodriguez is in the centre. It's a poor pass. Oh, that's such a good interception. It was an okay pass idea. But they knew where it was going. It was a good interception more than the poor pass, actually. Fucking Christ. I'm an idiot when it comes to defending. I'll tell you that much for free. Although at the same time, that goal was not to do my defending. Gregor picks it up. Just gets it clear. Didn't lock onto the right person, but Rodriguez does win it. Can Roberts keep it in? He can. Does very well. Nezovic. Last chance for the break, perhaps. It could go through to Jean-Paul Sarr, who just needs to find it. Why? Why have you taken it on your right foot? You're left-footed for a reason. I'm trying to switch it across to your left. Ochoa, shoot! Oh, Christ almighty. Why is Sarr I'm so annoyed. My striker's taking it on the right foot when he's left-footed. He's got like 2-star weak foot. Nezovic hasn't had a great send-off game, but maybe he'll pick it up in the second half. He's never really clicked. Along with him being too high rated now, I've just not really feel like he's ever clicked in this team either. If that makes sense. Oh my God! Right, looking at the around the grounds here, then Gillingham drawing 0-0 with Bradford City, 1-0 to Carlisle over Leyton Orient, 1-0 to Grimsby over Doncaster, 1-0 to Colchester over Morecambe, Swindon leading Harrogate 1-0, Crawley leading Forest Green 1-0, with Newport drawing 1-0 to Stevenage, 1-0 to Sutton over Mansfield, Wimbledon and Exeter still drawing 0-0, so we need to try and find a way back into this game if we want to make sure that we catch up, especially if Wimbledon do cost Exeter points. Crewe, Alexandra leading Barrow, and then Rochdale leading Salford. And here at Prenton Park, we're losing to Tranmere, and it's a difficult one because their goalkeeper's been good, but they do have the goal, unfortunately. 52 to 48, 8 shots to 4, with 1.2 expected goals each. It should be 1-1, is what the stats there are saying. And maybe it will be in due time, but it's just poor from the goalkeeper. He just drops it, he kind of paws it straight into the path of Hemmings. I don't understand why he did that, to be honest. I'm at a loss. Roberts, that was not the pass we're looking for. Nezovic, back to Roberts. Sarr, straight out the gate for an equaliser perhaps. Rojas with a save. It will be a corner. Dacres Cogley not being able to keep it in. It's a good effort. And there's the goal again. It's just poor goalkeeping. There's nothing I can do about that. Duncan should be holding on to that. And potentially even saving the second effort there. Ochoa. Galloway target. It's not going to work. First time around anyway. Out to Roberts. Nezovic. Ball in. It's dropped by Rojas again, but we've got nobody following up. And the problem I think with us is Tranmere got the rebound and followed up on it immediately, and we haven't been doing it. We don't do that. I don't know why. Sarr, got room. Oh, just shoot it with your left foot. Your left-footed striker. Nezovic, we're winning. Okay, we're all low for Tranmere to kick off the second half. We deserve a goal here at some point. Nezovic. Cochrane. That was meant to go back to Nezovic, but don't let the facts get away with a good story. Galloway, continuing it through. Galloway. You know, you never know sometimes. Sarr, Roberts, Nezovic. Oh, they're just always in the way. They're just going to be sitting all at the back now. Cochrane. Oh, tried to find Nezovic through the pass with Sarr there. It didn't work. I've got a horrible feeling that we're going to lose this game, and not through lack of trying. Now, Moffat with a tackle there. Yeah, Nezovic, we're going to Bayern Munich. So that tells you how fucking good he really is. And why he shouldn't be here. But we couldn't sell him on a permanent, so he's going to Bayern Munich on a loan. And then we'll sell him on a permanent in the summer. Good block by Contreras. Duncan coming out for grabbing it, and he gets it. Now can we get a counter going? Rodriguez. That's a shit pass. But Rodriguez picks up a loose ball. Come on. I need some help here. Where? So am I just attacking on my own? Yeah, it's a huge upgrade. I wish nothing but the best for him, but I can't keep a 78 rated player on. It's not fair, and it's kind of unrealistic. And I want to kind of keep it somewhat realistic, even if it is a challenge. If I was doing it off screen, I'd probably keep him, but on screen, I feel like it's not fair. Maybe we can get a send-off goal here for us, please, man. Could be the last goal that Nezovic scores for us, but he does equalise. Good run, good finish. He came in as an average left wing back, but when you looked at his stats, it was very evident that he was not a left wing back. He was, in fact, either a cam or a winger. I never tried him at winger, but I preferred him at cam. Especially because he makes runs through like that with 93 pace. But so he's gone from an average left wing back to a very, very good cam. It's only his first goal in the league for us, and it's going to probably be his last. The thing is, and I don't want to sound mean to him, but despite his rating, he's not even been fantastic for us. He's been decent, but he's not been fantastic. But I think it's right to move him on because he'll just grow into a machine, and I don't think we deserve that kind of player at this level just yet. If we're in League 1 maybe, then I might have just allowed him to stay, but League 2 I feel like we need to maybe not be silly. Roberts, Nezovic, into Sarr. Please shoot on your left. He does, to be fair. It's a save. We're going to make some changes. We've got a game in a few days' time. Can't remember who it is. We're going to bring on Jay Marango again. He always seems to be a big game player. And we're going to bring on Brandon Steele for his final minutes in a Hartlepool shirt. You either love him or you hate him, Brandon Steele. But ultimately, he comes on, and we'll also bring on Vergara. Because McGregor's tired and we need him as much as we can have him. Especially with Ramon Alonso going. So triple substitution. Steele, Arango and Vergara all coming on. McGregor, Ochoa, and I think it was Rodriguez to bring off? Or was it Sarr? Nezovic anyway delivering the ball. Contreras 6'6", can't get the ball. Galloway can't get the shot off. And it could be a counter for Tranmere here, that's a problem. Foul, which hasn't actually stopped the play. That was meant to be a professional foul, which would stop the counter-attack, but it hasn't worked. Galloway has been on it today, though. Galloway has been fantastic. He's been everywhere, all over that defensive line. Roberts knocks it back to Arango. Oh, miss-hit from the young striker, who he's definitely staying around. I don't care if he misses that. He's staying around anyway. Jay Marango, with his 11 appearances he's had this season, has scored 11 goals. I can't let numbers like that go. He needs to be a permanent part of this team, despite his rating. There'll be a couple of players I'm going to let just play despite their rating. Even if they don't grow in rating, they'll just be around anyway because they're very good. Like Harry Howell, he's not going to get higher than 68. But he's going to stick around because he's good. Vergara, Arango. Oh, it's not Nezovic. It was Nezovic, sorry, to Cochrane. I thought it was Arango who was at right striker. But Nezovic signing off his career with a goal and an assist. And Jack Cochrane has now put the ball in our court, has now put us in the lead. Arango was a bit further back, that's why. Nezovic laying it off to Cochrane. A fantastic finish from the Scottish midfielder. And with 11 minutes to go, we've now taken the lead. Whether we deserve it or not, and I think we bloody do, we do have a lead here. And this would be a humongous 3 points. Not only because we're beating the next closest team to us, but if Exeter drop points, then that means big things as well. We'll be within 1 point of the league leaders. Moffat tries to go for a lunge, it didn't work. Ball is in, it's poor defending from me, but Galloway again, he's just been there all day. Brandon Steele into Carlos Rodriguez. That was not the pass we were looking for, but Arango makes it work. And now Vergara. First real sighting of him in this career mode. And not a bad ball in, a bit low, and Cochrane couldn't get in contact to it. But Vergara, first appearance I think for him. Maybe he had the cup appearance, I don't remember. Oh dear, that's a good ball for him, but that should be Logan Duncan's to gather. 5 minutes left, boys, hold on. I'm not the type to pass it around the back, I'm the type to keep trying for a third and see the game beyond doubt here. Nezovic might be part of that puzzle. I went too wide with him. I'm an idiot. I went too wide with him. I was going to try and go wide with him and then like curl it to the corner. Rodriguez coming on from Morris on the Tranmere side with 2 minutes remaining. I think it is a Hartlepool throw in here. Vergara. Roberts immediately asking for it, does receive it. And it's a poor pass from Roberts, and it will come off Roberts last now. It's a Tranmere throw. Roberts pressing. And no luck there, unfortunately. Vergara. A big few minutes for him. I had to bring off McGregor because he was tired, so Vergara's got a chance here to prove himself. 4 minutes of added time. Ball goes past Vergara. Ball in. It's an awful shot from O'Connor. It was good play. I tried to close it down. Harry Howell's getting a little bit upset because he's not getting as much game time. Simply because Arango's been fantastic. And so's Harry Howell. It's difficult because I've got three very good strikers. And then Sarr does pop up with the goals as well. But 3 strikers right now in tip-top form. Rodriguez, Arango, and Howell. And we only play with 2 strikers, so it's difficult. Brandon Steele getting his last touches in the Hartlepool shirt. What's he going to do? Off to Arango. It's not going to make it in, but that will do it. A second half comeback means a big 3 points. Final appearances for Nezovic and Brandon Steele, with Nezovic getting a goal and an assist on the way out. Roberts giving Nezovic a hug. Nezovic knows that he's too good for this club, and we've all agreed. We wish him nothing but the best. He'll go out on loan to the end of the season to Bayern bloody Munich, which just shows how good he can be. And then we'll have him go permanently in the summer. Yeah, that was the last game of December, Joel, and so we're going to the January transfer window now. Which means some of the deals that all the deals that we've agreed will go through. 54 to 46 in terms of possession, 18 shots to 6. We really took it to him in the second half. We didn't let him breathe. And we ended up being absolutely top tier quality, which is all I want to see all the time from us. But second half there was fantastic for us. 4 expected goals to 1.6. We deserve the win. It's another great showing from Ethan Roberts, but the man of the match on his way out will go to Savkat Nezovic with an 8.2, a goal and an assist from him. Although my personal one would be Ewan Galloway, all over the defence today, not a foot wrong from the Scotsman. An absolute terminator at the back. He used to be a striker, don't you know? A 8 rating as well from Roberts, always creating, always try to put something in the box just to give somebody a chance. And Cochrane with the goal, the other goal I should say, 7.2, with the other assist coming from Jean-Paul Sarr, and a 6.7. Logan Duncan, 4 shots on his goal, 3 saves, 1 conceded. The 1 conceded could have been avoided if he just held on to the bloody ball, but that's okay. We've ended up winning, so I'm not going to punish him too much for it. And then Kane Hemmings was their best player, got the goal for them, of course, and a 7.6. With Dakers Cogley, Tristan Olsen, who is a regen, maybe I'll look at him for a centre-back option, and Rojas as a regen goalkeeper. I'm just saying, just having a little look at their team, see if we can poach maybe. 7.2 for Rojas, who was quite good. 12 shots, 10 saves, 2 conceded. I'm wondering, do we bring him in as a backup goalkeeper for Logan Duncan and loan out Mancini? There's a couple of good regens there on that side. We're looking at Tristan Olsen and Mateo Rojas. But anyway, into the post-match interview. See what we've got to say. Did Exeter win? Oh, I didn't score on time. Did I? Oh, I didn't see. Did Exeter win? I didn't see. Fuck's sake. I guess we'll find out when we see the table. But Mariano Vergara again, his first game at the club. Good minutes he put in, and not a bad performance. Didn't need to do much in the end. When he did, he was alright. I believe our young players, everyone's a young player. The oldest player we have is 20 years of age. And it was always going to be a close battle. But I'm glad we came out on top, especially with the attacking pressure we put on the second half. I think it was deserved. And I think we go... If Exeter have drawn, I didn't see. If Exeter have drawn, we go within 1 point of them. It was 0-0 at half-time. And unless Exeter score, which they probably have, we're probably 3 points behind. Battled as a team, and we did all we could. Nezovic proved how good he can be, and he's way too good for League Two. Maybe down the line, when we're a successful club a few seasons down the line, we'll bring Nezovic back. I'm definitely bringing Sutherland back. But maybe Nezovic could be one we keep on the ideas pile. With the Sandefjord loan offer here for Luka Carpenter, that's going to be accepted. And that will hopefully go through in January. And as we go into January here, a lot of deals will make their way through. A lot of deals are going to be on the way out now. I believe it's Brandon Steele. Nothing against the lad. We just got too many wingers, and he never really grew as we wanted him to. Even on his loan spell was not good enough. And a lot of messages in here now with some of these departures and loan exits as well. Some of these as well. Isaacson looks good, but his potential's gone down a little bit. Same with some of these players. Some still at 94. Reece McGregor is one I'm really keeping an eye on. He's one of my favourites in this batch with Gordon Simpson, who could be involved in that favourite batch as well. We'll just keep an eye on them. So Jones has gone to Rochdale. Nezovic has gone on loan to Bayern Munich. And Kosi has gone to Royal Union St. Galois. Baldwin has gone to Kalmar FF. Brandon Steele has gone to Sarpsborg. Jay Marango has gone to Cluj, but he will be coming back. Don't you fucking worry about that. Ayanda Smith has gone to Al Nassr. Malcolm Kay has gone to Hermannstadt. Mariano Martinez has gone to Elche. And Chisco Medina has gone to Crewe. So that is how we're looking right now. Only 3 permanent departures at the moment. We'll do a proper clear out in the summer. So I know what I'm wanting for Season 4. It honestly hinges on our promotion to League 1. Because if we go into League 1, we're going to have to get a lot of the deadwood out here. We're going to have to just say our goodbyes to some people. If we don't get to League 1, of course, then it won't matter as much. But where's Jay Marango? He's not staying wherever he's gone. Where did he go? Cluj. Bring him back now. Already gone up to... Come here, you. He's up to 64 now. Yeah, he was never really meant to be going. And he's staying now. He's lost his potential tag, though, unfortunately. Which, hopefully he'll get back. This is the Hartlepool one, Josh. Welcome to the stream. I'm hoping some more of these deals go through as well. But yeah, Jay Marango, at the point when I loaned him out, was a smart move to loan out. But now, not really. We're going to loan out Ronnie Hansen as well. Or are we going to loan... No, we're going to loan out McDonald and keep Ronnie Hansen about. How I finished Bolton? No, I was meant to do it on Sunday, but I never did. I'm going to do it some point this week. Hopefully, if I remember. But no, Sunday I wasn't feeling great, so I didn't end up doing it. But I will do it. Maybe tomorrow, if I've got the time. Right. Oh, Exeter did draw. Nice. Okay, so we're only 1 point behind them now. Who have they got next? Am I blind? We've got Stevenage. Oh. And we've got another playoff rival with Colchester. Oh boy. Doesn't get any easier. Before we go in though, I want to take a little look at a couple of players from that Tranmere squad. Especially one in particular. Probably just been easier to search the name, but this man in particular here, Mateo Rojas, 67 rated. We know that 6'3", 20 years of age, could be a decent backup, a very solid backup. Keep an eye on him. And there was also a defender, Tristan Olsen, who was 67 rated as well. He looks decent. I don't want to raid Tranmere of all their players, but they were the ones that caught my eye. And there was one from fucking Forest Green. That's the one. And he was on the list here, wasn't he? Thompson, I think his name was. Yeah, he's 69 rated, so maybe bring him in. But for now, I think we're okay with the fullbacks. And I think we're okay everywhere else, really. I'm thinking about bringing in Correa just for the pace, but we don't need another winger. But definitely, I'm really considering Rojas as a backup goalkeeper option, and then sending Mancini out on loan again. With, of course, Duncan remaining the starter. Give McDonald a game here. In fact, no, I'm not. I'm going to give Hansen the game instead. Might be risky, but we've done it. So, take a look at the news then before we head into this next game. I am boiling warm, man. This is way too warm to record in this heat. But, get it done and then it's done. Cochrane goal seals Tranmere defeat. Cochrane's strike helped his side grab a 2-1 win against Tranmere Rovers. Hartlepool triumph over Tranmere. In the battle between two teams in pursuit of the league leaders, it was the team which started the day in second who claimed the points. Hartlepool United were delighted to claim victory against Tranmere Rovers and keep the pressure on the summit at the top of the table. Week's star performers, Ewan Galloway has to be in there, second to none defending performance. And that's not Galloway, that's Chimedu. But Galloway's in there. And Hartlepool expecting another win against Colchester. Hartlepool United were looking forward to another win for 2-0 victory in the last encounter against Colchester United, offers any clue as to which ways today's result will go. And it'll probably be the same spiel as usual. Colchester look to play catch up. Oh no, it's the credentials are sure to be severely tested one because Colchester are in 5th. And looking at the players of the month, 3 of them are Colchester players, with one of them coming from Hartlepool. Now, who's going to win the player of the month? It looks like it's going to be a Colchester player, but we're in the conversation. So it'll be Roberts of Hartlepool, Tovide, Chilvers, and Reed, all of Colchester, up for the nomination, and we'll find out who wins that. I'm trying to remember when the Team of the Year gets nominated, because I do not remember. Some big signings going already. Some decent signings as well. And we'll look at the window at the end, obviously. That'll be next episode. But up next then, we'll get into the next game against Colchester. With the goal news all going on, as usual. Especially the extra one. In fact, actually, from now on, I'm just going to have the ones that are important, because we're halfway through the season now. Let's use our brains here. So, Exeter, Tranmere, and Bradford. So we'll switch his team about, have a little play with it. Duncan starts. Bernard, I'm really hoping to get a loan out for. Arango, obviously. Now he's up to 64. Got 2 overall, and that's a short spell away. With the rest of the team looking A-OK. Duncan, Moffat, McGregor, Hansen, Contreras, Cochrane. He's up to 73 now. Give Munoz a run out. It's been a while. And you know what? We're going to start Arango. I'm also going to start Palacios because he'll get a little bit upsetty spaghetti if I don't. With some of those departures, the squad looks a little bit thinner now, which is good. And hopefully some more to come for some experience for some of the players. So we've got Duncan in goal, Moffat and McGregor as the fullbacks, Contreras and Hansen as the centre-backs, Cochrane and Mills as the centre midfielders, with Mills apparently holding the armband today. Okay, maybe give that to Contreras real quick. With Palacios off the left, Munoz off the right, and then Howell and Arango will be the strikers. And it was easy enough to get Arango back off his loan, thank God. There was no complaints and no complications. So, at Victoria Park, once again, it is Hartlepool United versus Colchester United. Let's get into it. Bradford were a real pain in the ass in my first season, but then I got promoted and they got promoted too, but now they're in the relegation spot. That was annoying in season 1 and here as well. Bradford kept beating me and they got promoted, but then they got relegated the next season, so they're back down here again. But I think they'll probably get promoted again with us. Bradford's one of the teams I'm scared to play in this career mode. They always give me a good game. Of course, one of my favourite teams, Bradford City. They're difficult to beat, but they are fun to play. A United chant, hopefully for us, but it could be the away fans for Colchester. A couple of departures going through, permanent departures as well as loan departures. The team looks a little different, but not by much, to be honest. Their rotation as well. The wingers being rotated. Arango getting a start. Just want to show how much faith we have in Big Jame, who is ironically bigger than I thought he was. I didn't realise he was 5'11". Colchester on a great run of form themselves. 5 at the back, solid attackers, as well as 3 players up for Player of the Month. So this could be our toughest game today. I thought it might be Tranmere, but Colchester will definitely give us a run for our bloody money. Every game is tough when you try to get promoted. That's what I've learned. And Curtis Mills, with the departure on loan now of Nezovic, Curtis Mills has to step up once again. And he got a fantastic goal against Tranmere. Not Tranmere, Gillingham. So hopefully he is going to pick up the slack. Munoz, poor pass. Set by Kazim, and these guys are going to be on it today. Got themselves into a playoff spot. Good block, Contreras. Shouldn't have really dropped Galloway, but he was tired, so. Fantastic last game, but rest required for him. Cochrane. Palacios. Did it change Arango's shirt number? It did. I'm going to have to change his shirt number back. He also had 11 goals in 12 appearances before the loan went through, so remember that. Decent effort. Tried to close it down. It's a good save from Duncan. Try to check the shirt number of Arango. Go from 38 to 16. Going to put him back to 38 because he's got more chance of scoring 38 goals in the season than 16 goals in the season. The higher the shirt number, the more goals they score. It's a load of bullshit, but it's what I'm living by. Mills hasn't gone with that this year. He's number 30. Cochrane. Now Harry Howell. Just a straight run through here. An incredible counter-attack. Can Harry Howell find a finish? No, I wanted to try and switch back onto my left. But the touch was heavy. And the defender was on me and I panicked. Now we've got the corner. Curtis Mills. Ready to put one in for Hartlepool. Mills. Contreras off the line. Are you fucking kidding me? It's one of the cleanest headers Contreras has ever had. And it's cleared off the line. Oh, mate. That's pain. Arango off to McGregor. Oh, caught in possession. McGregor, this is the prime time for you to play good, because if you don't, we can bring the right back and you'll be back to the bench. Does make up for his error, to be fair. And then makes another one. Well, to be fair, that pass was not where I wanted it to go. Good save by Duncan. I think it was Tovide with a shot. Colchester have been decent so far. It went under Duncan. I had no idea where it was going to bounce, but thankfully it bounced out for a corner rather than anywhere stupid, like in the net. Good header from Tovide, over the top though. A tall Colchester striker unable to find the finish. It remains 0-0 at Victoria Park. This is game 3, isn't it? I'm gonna say game 3. Final answer. It's too warm to be doing this really, but I want to get an episode out. Depending on the weather the rest of the week, I don't know how much uploading there'll be, how much streaming there'll be. Way too warm. I've got windows open and everything, but it's still just not helping at all. Harry Howell. Too many men on him now. Getting ready to set that shot, but too many defensive options for Colchester. Harry Howell though does intercept that. Mills. Cochrane. Arango. Is he on? He's off. It's a good, smooth finish from Jim Arango, but he's offside. I had a feeling he was off. Yeah, quite clearly offside against the Argentinian. And Jay Marango, unfortunate there. McGregor, try to header it towards a teammate. It has gone not to a teammate. Moffat. Ball in. Oh, I've fucked up. Good save, Duncan. I messed it up with the Contreras challenge there. It will be a corner at Colchester. I could have gone a lot worse because I messed up my defending there again. I really hope there's a goal for Stevenage against Exeter, because we lost to Stevenage, so I think they should too. Munoz, oh my god, that's the heaviest touch I've ever seen from any player ever. Great tackle. Okay. Maybe not a great tackle. There was a tackle that had to be done. Ronnie Hansen did what he had to do. So stupid though, that touch from Munoz. I don't like him on the wing at all, but he doesn't play anywhere else good, so I think we're just probably going to move him on after this season. Not because I don't really want to move him on, because he's a good fucking player, just not at the wing. He's good as a winger, or not a winger. He's good as a cam, and he's good as a striker. But his stats don't really give him that. His stats give him winger, but he's 6'3". Contreras off the line. That nearly went wrong. That nearly went wrong. Contreras headed it onto Duncan. That could have ended up in the own goal. Good effort though from Colchester, but we made sure we had the big man on the line. Defended by any means necessary. It will be corner to Colchester United. Good opportunity for the away side to piss me off. Will they succeed? Palacios heads it up. It's a save of dreams by Duncan. Palacios was trying to head it away, only headed it up. And Hall nearly stuck in for a finish. Duncan, incredible save to prevent it. And yet another corner for Colchester. And it's headed straight into Duncan's hands. Can we get it gone, please? Howell. Mills. Now Rango. Look at this man. Oh, not a bad effort, but a lot of pressure on him. In the end, the shot was not hit the way he really wanted it to be. But a decent effort nonetheless. I'm hoping this number 16 hasn't cursed him to being bad. I doubt it somehow. Contreras to Munoz. Mills. Now Harry Howell. They're very defensive at Colchester, and that's what pisses me off. Because when they score, I know I won't be able to score back. Because they're just so sat back in their ways. I say when they score, I hope they don't, but if they do, then it's going to be hard to get back into this one. Although Rango could be the one to get through. Oh, you evil man! You are an evil man, Jabu Rango. You are a disgusting person. That was foul. I was just talking about how I couldn't get a goal. And the Rango says, hold up, mate. Let me get you one. Beautiful. We're not talking enough, though, about the pass from Harry Howell. That pass from Harry Howell was magnificent, perfectly timed. But look at that. This kid is special. And when I accepted that loan deal for him, I wasn't really using him. And I wasn't really planning on using him. But I can't turn him down if he's going to play fantastically. It does say 1 goal in 1 match. But that's beside the point, because he did go out for that loan. And he's back now. But Jabu Rango, one of the biggest talents I've used in a while. Hansen's just flattering everyone now. Now Arango again. Need Munoz to make the run. He's not doing. Could we play it to Mills? We can. Other problem with Munoz is he doesn't make the runs when I want him to. With Roberts, he does. Chimedo. Good young fullback. And Colchester can cut us open here. It's a block by Hansen, and Contreras will just boot it clear. Munoz does have the height to win that. Doesn't have a direction on the pass, though. Hansen once again on the case. And Munoz now making the move. I wanted to turn in there, but I didn't do it in time, honestly. Being 100%, I just didn't do it in time. Out to Chimedo. Inside. Contreras try to find out where he's going to go with this. Good effort and saved by Duncan. Poorly till I die. I'm poorly till I die. I know I am. I'm sure I am. I'm poorly till I die. That's a cracking chant. I love that. I love that from you. It's a great chant. But we're poorly till we die. Colchester have had 6 corners. And they finally scored from one. I hate goalkeeper animations. I absolutely despise them. Because it looks like Duncan's going to save it and then somehow doesn't. And I don't understand. It's a good header from Tovai, don't get me wrong. But Duncan looks like he's up for it and then he puts his arm away from it. Either that or it's just he didn't know where it was going. One of the official chants. Oh, is it? Shows how much I know. I should have done more research on Hartlepool. Tovide now 9 goals for him this season. In 23 appearances. He's played every game. Bar 1. And he's got an equaliser for Colchester. That's shut me up a little bit. It took him long enough, but they do have the goal that, quite frankly, they deserve. Munoz is on a mad one here. Good block by Hall, though. Why is there 5 minutes? What happened for them to 5? Oh, because about 7 corners that Colchester have had. Probably would add up. Tough ball in. But Ashley nearly finds the back of the net. Rodriguez wants on. And he will be on at some point. But the problem is, with 4 very good strikers, you're not going to get every game, and I apologise for that, Rodriguez. Just when Arango is taking the world by storm. Can't find Howell, it seems. And that'll be the break. And it'll be 1-1. And honestly, we're kind of lucky to have it 1-1. Colchester had plenty of chances. And they did put one away in the end with Samson Tovide. 5 attempts. Does get his goal. Not as nice as Arango's, though. Arango's is a bit more disgusting. I don't know what's happened with Harry Howell recently. I know the assist was good from him, but in front of goal, he's slowed down. Taking a look at the half-time results then. Exeter drawing at the moment, as we are. 1-0 between Sutton and Gillingham, with Sutton having that 1-0 lead, I should say. Exeter drawing 1-1 with Stevenage. Forest Green leading Crewe 1-0. Salford leading Harrogate 1-0. Grimsby Town 1-0 up on Tranmere Rovers. Leyton Orient 1-0 up on Rochdale, and Bradford City 1-0 up as well on Barrow. A 0-0 draw between Wimbledon and Carlisle at half-time. Doncaster leading Mansfield 1-0. Newport and Morecambe 0-0, and Swindon leading Crawley 1-0, and at Victoria Park it is a 1-1 draw, and I'm not really sure how, because... sorry, hold on. 13 shots but 0.7 expected goals. These are some of the most lopsided stats I've seen in my life. (54-46) in terms of possession, 13 shots to 5 and 2.4 expected goals to 0.7. Are you Twitch affiliate? I think you can be as soon as you reach 75 followers. I think they moved up to 100. But if they haven't, I will take a look at it, because that would be cool. I don't remember what the new requirements are though. I can't remember if they moved it up to 100. Anyway, into the second half, and hopefully a winner to be found. Moffat, Palacios, ball in, kind of. Mills brings it down, and it's blocked by Hall, who's been in the way of a lot of the opportunities we've tried to have today. I can't do anything silly with Hansen or he'll get sent off. We need to be smart. Gutierrez, clean as a whistle, and now Munoz does have the pace despite being 6'3". Does have the ball in to... Now that pass should have worked, but it didn't. It's a good interception. Oh, bollocks. Tovide. Good young striker, and if I was doing a proper career mode, I probably would have picked him up on a signing, but because it's the Youth Academy and Regens only, can't do that. Harry Howell, shut me up. Oh, he didn't shut me up. It's a good save. Oh, nearly an own goal there. As Palacios is stuck behind O'Hara. It's blocked by Harry Howell. Not that he knew much about it, and it'll go for a throw-in. I used to make it from 75 and only reached 100 recently. I will have a look then, because I can't remember if they moved it or changed it. And if I can do it, I think there has to be like a certain amount of viewers as well. Oh no. I don't really know what my defence are doing there. Playing everyone on the side like idiots. But we've conceded again. It's fucking Hansen, man. I don't know what he's doing. Contreras as well, I think, was playing him on, but... Playing him on side, I don't really know why. It's right next to Duncan as well. I'm not sure about that save attempt. Well, we go again. Have to find another equaliser. And I don't know how we're going to do it, because it's hard enough to get the bloody goal in the first place. I say another equaliser, we were ahead. Palacios. Find a bit of Peruvian magic off the bench. These are the requirements. The requirements to join the affiliate program are as follows. Reach 50 followers, stream for 8 hours, and stream on 7 different days. Well, I should be able to do that then. I'll apply for it then and see what the outcome is. Ref. No? Okay. We've outlawed fouls today. Don't rebound goal. Don't rebound goal. Thank God. Hopper nearly making it 3-1. And we need another striker on. And I am going to bring off Arango, even though he scored. Because Rodriguez is better on this side. God, it is way too warm to be doing anything today. I'm burning up. It is 24 degrees. Which you don't get a lot in Scotland. It is boiling. I wasn't planning on streaming today either, but I thought I'd better do something. And then I'm sorted for a couple of days. Because this weather is awful. I mean, it's good, but it's too warm. Cochrane's completely mishit that volley. It was a good ball over from Rodriguez. 30 degrees. Oh, God. It feels like 30 degrees. But temperature says it's only 24. But I suppose because it's in Scotland and you're not really used to it, it feels a lot warmer. I'll go outside in it after I've streamed. Palacios into Cochrane. Mills. Really got a shooting bug again after that stunner against Gillingham, but can't find the finish. Caught by McGregor, and it bounces back to them. And now got no right back. It's a good ball, though. Oh, I've done a dumb. Oh, Gutierrez. Cracking tackle. Rodriguez. Munoz. Sorry, not Munoz. Howell. What am I on about? Munoz. There we go. That's what we want from him. That's what we want from him. Harry Howell hasn't been able to score in this episode so far. Finally does, which is good. Had plenty of room. The defence was too far forward, and he had all day and all night to think about his shooting opportunity there. And the Welshman, number 14 for him this season, with Munoz now coming off for Ethan Roberts. We're going to push for the win now. Whether we deserve it, whether we can get it, it's a different matter, but we're going to go for it. I'm thinking back now to that other Colchester game, and it was because they were down to 10 men that we won. It was still a very tough battle. Tovide is pressing here. Try to keep it away from the big man. He really wants to win it here for Colchester. Palacios. Cochrane. Ball in towards Rodriguez. Oh, I thought that snuck in there. I thought it snuck in. Moffat closed it down for Masabi Mensah. And we're pushing for it again. Moffat. Cochrane. Mills. Mills! Oh, good save, O'Hara. We're going to leave Howell on, actually. I was going to bring on Sarr there, but we're going to leave him on. Corner in favour of Hartlepool. Palacios towards Rafa. Not going to fault him. Roberts blocked. Cochrane trying to find a way through. It's just too many men to get through. And unsuccessful run there. Mensah taking it around Moffat. Ball in. Gutierrez didn't pick it up. I hate... No! This game's a joke! This game's a fucking joke! Why does nobody else's goalkeeper do that? When it's their goalkeeper, they pick it up straight away. When it's my goalkeeper, he takes about 6 business days. I hate this game. I hate everything about it. It's too warm to be raging, but this game is putting me into I can't speak. I'm just so pissed off. That's the second time it's happened today. It just bounces straight back to them because the save is good. But my goalkeeper takes about 3 days. I don't know why he doesn't just go straight for it again. Pisses me off. Because when you shoot at the other goalkeepers, they pick it up the second time. But my one doesn't. I'm wondering if we just make a move for a goalkeeper. Ref. It's a stupid challenge. And it's going to be a red card for Chimedo. And that might be the opening we needed. We're going to bring on Sarr for a bit more energy. I hate this bloody game. I'm so pissed off for that goal. Tovide's going to come off for Hughes. And we're going to bring on Sarr for Howell. I just don't understand why my keeper doesn't pick it up there. It makes no sense to me, but maybe I'm missing something. Cochrane. Palacios. We could win this, you know. They've got 10 men now. But O'Hara with a very good save. We've got 6 minutes to push for everything we can get in this one. Now that the away side of that 10 men, we may have a very good chance here. Palacios in towards Sarr. I had a horrible feeling that was going to happen as well, though, with the save, because I tried to rush Duncan out of it, out of the goal after he made the initial save. Ref, explain to me what part of the ball he's got here. So Roberts has it. He fucking fouls me. Look, so Roberts has the ball. That's not a foul, is it not? This game wants Colchester to win. That's fine. You know what? It's fine. Nothing like a bit of adversity. Good pick up by Moffat. Palacios. Sarr. Rodriguez, please. Why are you running like an idiot? All you had to do was be across. All you had to do was be across, and that was an equaliser. Went behind the defender. Oh, we're going to lose, and it's going to hurt. Come on, Hartlepool, please, I beg. Curtis Mills. Towards Sarr, it's away to Cochrane, who doesn't win the header. Moffat doesn't win the ball either, but it comes to Palacios. Rodriguez. Sarr's asking for it. Sarr's not going to get there. Hall puts an effort in. Cochrane. Oh, come on, lads. That should go out of play, and we'll get throw-in. McGregor. Back to Hansen. They've got everybody back, though. Roberts to Rodriguez. Sarr. One more to Cochrane. Cochrane! It's 3-all! Nothing less than we deserve. And it's Jack Cochrane to save us a point. Oh my God, this game has been stressed. Duncan celebrating like we won the pissing league. There's limbs all over Victoria Park. Oh my God. We don't have time to win it now. But we've got a point. Sarr knocks off the Cochrane, who arrows it perfectly into the back of the net. Stressful to watch. It's stressful to play. Oh, but we'll get a point unless something ridiculous happens. And Jack Cochrane sends the crowd into a frenzy. Have we got time? Sarr's tried to go in for it. I have something who can win the ball quick. Nah. They were just playing for the point there in those last couple of minutes. Fair enough. Point shared. Whether it deserved to be shared or not, it is a 3-all draw. Oh my God. I don't need that in this weather. It's too warm. I don't need to be annoyed or stressed. Might pass out. 3-all though. A good match for the neutrals, even if it was a pain to play for me. Arango, Howell, and a late Cochrane equaliser means we got 3. Their goals coming from Tovide, Jay, and Chilvers. Oh man, I believe that was the 3 people who were nominated for the Player of the Month award from Colchester as well. Take a look at the stats. 52 to 48 in terms of possession, 19 shots to 16. We had double their expected goals, 4.9 to 2.5, and it was only right that we got some kind of reward. Let's see the limbs again. Love seeing the limbs in Victoria Park. Jack Cochrane sending the crowd into a frenzy. It was good passing play. Just had to be patient, and eventually we were. And the Scotsman earns us a point. And if Exeter have dropped points, I'll be pissed because we haven't taken advantage of it. Although if Exeter have lost, then we'll go top. Oh my days. Take a look at performances then. Man of the match for us was either Rafa Contreras or Harry Howell. Take your pick. Contreras was a tank at the back. It just was unlucky from goalkeeping perspective. That we didn't get the 3 points there, really. Oh, excuse me. Howell getting an 8.1, a goal and an assist. And hopefully he's back in goal-scoring form. It's been difficult to try and score with him, but he has done today, thankfully. Cochrane, 7.9, and that late equaliser. Thank God for that. Moffat, a decent performance as well. Rodriguez with an assist after he came on, 7.2. Rango as well with a goal. Beautiful chip at the start of the game. 7 rating for him. Sarr with an assist and a 6.8, and that was how it all ended. Duncan could have done a lot better today, but he did save a lot as well. Honestly, I don't know. 13 shots on goal, 9 saves, 3 conceded. That's not the correct maths, but I'm too tired to correct it. Man of the match for them goes to Osama Ashley with an assist and an 8.2 from midfield. He was strong in midfield, as was Noah Chilvers, who always seems to give me problems. A goal and an assist for him and an 8.1. Tovide is a very good striker, and he gets a goal today as well, 7.8. With Matt J getting the other goal and a 7.7. The other assist coming from Rafael Asabi-Mensah, with Tremaine being moved up to striker after he got sent off. Of course, they were down to 10 men, and I'm glad we got something out of that. I'm just having a check at their squad, see if they've got any regens. They can have a little scan on, but it doesn't look like it. And their goalkeeper, Kieran O'Hara, 9 shots on his goal, 5 saves, 3 conceded. How he got a higher rating than Duncan is beyond me, because Duncan made more saves, but that's okay. That'll end that game, and hopefully Exeter have dropped points. They lost as well. Oh wait, no, that's good. They lost as well. We're top. I think, if my maths is right. Oh, Cochrane's late equaliser might put us top of the table. I might be wrong though. Like a team that never gives up. It's not like we even played bad, it was just unlucky goalkeeping. The defending was good most of the time. The attacking was good most of the time. The goalkeeping was rubbish, but he did make a lot of saves as well. It's just that third goal that they got that rebounded, and it was an easy save, but we have to learn from our mistakes. But does that mean we go top? I think it does. Because Exeter lost and we drew, we were 1 point behind them and we got better goal difference. Football isn't always predictable. And besides, Colchester are on a hell of a run right now. They'll be going for promotion the way they're going. 3 Player of the Month nominees, probably one of their players that gets it. Odds of probability, but ultimately that's fine. So are we top? I guess I'll find out in a minute. There's a deal going through here. I'm not even sure who this deal's for. Tommy Sheehan, he will be leaving on a permanent deal. Good money for him, to be honest. Potential wasn't too high. It was initially, and then it really plummeted. We'll take 600k for him. Again, it's just a thing of too many wingers. With Luke and Carpenter, he will get the rest of the season at Sandefjord to see what he can do. And does that put us top of the table? Tshabalala loan offer. Hebe coming in here. And this guy does have a lot of potential, so I'm happy to let this go through. We're not selling him just yet. I know he's the lowest rated in the squad by quite a way, but good potential. And we are top of the league after that draw. I would have liked to have won to go top of the league and not have it be such silly circumstances. But we are top just now. On goal difference, though, but we are top, and we can finish the episode top. We've still got 2 more games. I'll happily take that. Top of the league. Hartlepool. Exeter and Bradford currently in those auto spots with Tranmere, Colchester, Mansfield and Grimsby in the playoff places. Up next it will be Grimsby. So the games don't get any bloody easier. We're just playing all of our contenders right now. And I'm pretty sure we play Bradford soon as well. I think that's next episode though. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a formal approach now to sign Rojas from Tranmere because Duncan did not make me to... If I actually... Do we want to wait the 3 days? Well, there's no point. We know his valuation now. We'll go for Matteo Rojas here. And see what Tranmere say. 925k is the valuation. We're going to try and go for around 900k, I think, and see what they say. We're here. See what we can get from Matteo Rojas. Might not be a permanent fixture of the team, but will be definitely a current fixture as another goalkeeper option. And we got it straight from 900k, so we probably could have gone cheaper, maybe. Either way, we're going to bring him in. Hopefully get the wage right. I think he said his wage was 2.5. But I don't have any intentions to pay him 2.5. I don't think. Depends what he asks for, actually. I do want to bring him in, so I guess I'll pay whatever they ask, but... Doesn't matter how much. Yeah, he's on 2.4. He'd be rotation, he would be. And he knows that. 4-year deal. The release clause with a pay cut. Perfect negotiations. Gotta go down, but have a great finish to this stream, maybe until later. I will definitely pop in. Even if it's only for a few minutes, I'll definitely come in and see what you're doing. Or how the Pirates are doing as well. But I feel this is a good signing. This is smart. It weakens one of our rivals. And it means we have another goalkeeping option. Which I feel like is what we need after Duncan did not fill me with too much confidence. And Rojas, when we played Tranmere, we did ultimately beat Tranmere, but he was quite good, wasn't he? So he will not be number 1. We'll change that. But Matteo Rojas is coming for 900k. I think this is smart. Again, because it weakens a rival. We may be overpaid slightly. It does weaken Tranmere, and it gives us a solid goalkeeper option for the short term. Depends on his potential. But Matteo Rojas now at Hartlepool. Let's get him working. And I'm honestly considering giving him this game against Grimsby to see what he's about. Don't let me down, mate. He's getting close to his potential, actually. But, I mean, he'll still be a solid option for a little bit. And also, while we're here, might as well do it before I forget. Should have done it by position order, really, but... J. Marango. Back to number 38. Oh, was he wait, was he 28 or 38? Oh, no. Oh, bollocks. What was his... Oh, shit. Hold on. It might have been 28. I got it on the thumbnail of the last video. I'm just going to go check the last video. $38. Okay, I don't want to doubt myself. Never doubt yourself in a situation like this. Also, someone else might have 28. Has anyone else got 28? Palacios has 28, doesn't he? Yeah, if I just use my brain sometimes. Let's have a little check at the loans as well here. The Many and Coast already gone up 1. Tomlinson's doing alright. Balogun's doing okay. We're going to have a centre-back exodus when they all come back because they're not all going to make it, obviously. Bernard's come about alright. How is Marius Thomas doing? That's what I want to know. Ollie Dalton's come through fantastic. Nezovic is going to be ridiculous and we'll get him going on a permanent deal at the end of the season. Marius Thomas is going up to 67. Ayanda Smith, he's playing with Ronaldo now. Nathan Wood hasn't grown, unfortunately. Albie Holmes could do with a bit more time, I think. Mariano Martinez looks fantastic, as well as Vicente Ojeda. We're going to have to make some big choices on that right-hand side. And Ramon Murillo, he's definitely in the plans. It might mean moving on Axel Bernard. I don't know. Going to be a big summer for Hartlepool. It really hinges on promotion more than anything else. It's really going to be about promotion rather than are we going to do it. I guess, I don't know what number to put. I'll put in 34. Because I don't really want any of these number ones like confirmed as number one yet. I'll put Rojas as 34. I'm not really committed to putting Duncan to number one. And Rojas definitely won't be the number one, so you can kind of see my issue. We'll save over here. We'll go into the next game. Before we do though, news. Have we got the Player of the Month nominated yet? Not yet. Colchester denied by a late Cochrane equaliser. Colchester United were denied victory by Cochrane's dramatic equaliser, which helped Hartlepool United to a 3-3 draw. Draw disappoints both Hartlepool and Colchester. Neither Hartlepool United or Colchester United were able to take the chance to keep up the pressure on the league leaders, with their clash ending in a draw. And the team now has room for both Sarr and Rodriguez. Jean-Paul Sarr made his case, filling in for the injured Carlos Rodriguez, and now it looks like the boss has found a way to play both players in the same team. Are we seeing a new way forward for the club, perhaps? Probably, I would say. And 3-3 draw sees Hartlepool extend an unbeaten run. Another great moment for Hartlepool fans as their team's draw against Colchester sees them take another step towards breaking records with their unbeaten run. Was our last loss Stevenage? And the forward shortlist is Vlahovic for Arsenal, Foden for Manchester City, Valverde for Real Madrid. I'm not sure why he's considered as a forward. And Haaland, of course, for Manchester City also. And this will be another one with a credential thing because Grimsby are within... Oh no. Grimsby versus Hartlepool, both teams looking to win this time. Despite plenty of goals in the previous meeting, neither team was able to claim victory and they ultimately cancelled each other out, the game finishing in a 4-4 draw. Okay, yeah, this is going to be one of those stupid games, isn't it? Sarr unhappy with lack of involvement. He didn't say anything to me. Sarr unhappy with lack of involvement. Tshabalala's star band Jean-Paul Sarr is cutting a forlorn figure at the club just now as he's rarely selected by Hartlepool United. That's a load of dog shite. The striker feels surplus to requirements and saw his manager recently to clear the air. Only time will tell if that conversation will mean more time on the pitch for him. Rumours from the players' camp suggest he may not be prepared to wait for a chance much longer. He hasn't said a bloody word to me. Am I meant to read minds? McDonald is not surplus to requirements. I want him to be successful, but I don't know if I can get him to there. So we'll see what happens. If he gets a loan, hopefully we can see what happens. If he doesn't get a loan, it's not looking good, Brev. And then, of course, Mateo Rojas. We liked him when we played Tranmere, and we brought him in for ourselves as a backup goalkeeper. Hartlepool signed 20-year-old goalkeeper Mateo Rojas from Tranmere Rovers for a fee in the region of £900,000. The Hartlepool manager is delighted to have captured Rojas from under the noses of a number of clubs and looks to his new signing, giving his team a welcome boost during the season. The Hartlepool boss said, "Our fans are in for a treat with this lad. He's going to be a great addition to this club, and I can see him fitting in perfectly with what we're trying to achieve in this organisation." So without further ado, let's get on to the next match. And it is Grimsby, so I'm a bit concerned, especially with that. Who was it that absolutely just destroyed me last time? He's not in the squad. Moreira, was it? Or something like that. I don't remember. I think it was Moreira. Contreras is tired, so we'll bring Galloway in. And you know what? We'll bring in McDonald as well. McGregor's tired, but he stays in. Vergara can come onto the bench. And Moffat's fine. Should be alright. To tough as well. Cochrane's done. So bringing Bohang. Mills is alright. Ochoa Roberts is fine, and then Starks is complaining alongside Rodriguez. So that'll be the team for this game against Grimsby Town at... Oh god, let me remember the stadium name. I know as soon as I see it, I'll remember it. But it is Grimsby Town versus Hartlepool United. A win here would keep us top. We're currently in first. So keep the form up and we can stay first. Duncan in goal. Moffat and McGregor as the fullbacks. The captain's armband has somehow found its way back onto Mills's arm when it should be Galloway's. Galloway and McDonald as the centre-backs with Galloway captaining the side. Malanga centre mid. Mills, Cam, Ochoa left wing. Roberts right wing. Rodriguez and Sarah strikers. And I think the centre-backs are the wrong way round, didn't they? Oh, they're both left-footed. Okay. Talk about two left feet. So it's Grimsby Town versus Hartlepool United. And I know as soon as I Google this, I'm going to remember the bloody name of it. It's some silly name. And I'll know it as soon as I see it. Blundell Park! Fuck's sake. I knew I'd know it. I had to trigger it in my brain. Cunt's sake. Brain cells not on. It's too warm for me to get mad, so if this ends up being a fucking goal fest like the last time, so be it. I've not started Rojas this game. I'm sick of 5 backs because we're talking about 5 backs, but I wasn't looking at my screen, and it turns out I don't have a 5 back, so I don't know what the commentators are on about, honestly.
Thank you. Enjoy the game.
All I know is I want 3 points here. If I don't get them, hell to pay, I'll tell you that much. No, seriously, though, let's play properly. Let's play smart, and let's not concede any stupid goals, Logan Duncan. Thank you very much. Yeah, one more chance. We're going to give Rojas the final game just to see what he's about. I don't think Leyton Orient are in any promotion area, which is surprising because they, in real life, are doing very well. And even in this career mode they went through Season 1. Sar, not found there with the cross. And now, foot race between Clifton and McGregor, which is won by the Scottish right back. We'll bring it away. We've gone for a full back four of Scotland today. So I like to do quite a lot because we've got so many Scottish defenders. So I absolutely, positively should pass that to Rodriguez. I want to try and get Sar a bit more involved since he's complaining. McGregor. Going to be McDonald, who will get it and not have any, not give me a heart attack there. Malanga out to Ochoa. The ball in towards Rodriguez is a bit heavy. Don't think it needed to be that heavy with the pass. But I did the pass and it was bad, so here we are. Good tackle by Galloway to close down Salinas. And we'll get it away. Ah, oh, bollocks. Let's go off a chore on it. Yeah. I thought it was a good tackle, but thankfully the game's brought it back because that could have been a goal for Holohan there. And Grimsby's been fucked over a little bit, I can't lie. That's fine by me, honestly. It's going to be one of those days, isn't it? One of those days where it's a stupid scoreline, but I can't even deny that goal because it was a fantastic header. McDonald not even close. You know what, honestly, it's a fantastic finish. I can't get mad at it. Danny Bat with the header to make it 1-0 to Grimsby. It's his first goal of the season, of course it is. Ready for a goal fest, fellas. It always seems to be against these cunts. We won 4-3 against them, I believe, or drew 3-3. One of those scorelines are correct. And we drew 4-4. Ochoa. Oh. I don't know if I'm more annoyed at the pass from Ochoa or the run from Rodriguez. I'm going to have to think about it. Get back to you with my answer. We're not just going to be top for 1 day and then fuck it. Well, it's technically 3 days, but still. We're not going to be top for 3 days and then mess it up, are we, lads? Come on. Malango's got a touch. Surely, I'm probably going to concede here because I paused at a stupid point, but surely Malango's got to touch this. What? Okay, whatever. It's not a big touch. It's not a big deal. Offside against Clifton. I need to stop pausing it for every little thing, but at the same time, I feel like I'm in the right. I'm gonna. I feel like this game is messing me up. McDonald to McGregor. Oh, Clifton sent into a spliff. From Splifton. Mills into Roberts. Oh, that was dirty play. Beautiful play. Ethan Roberts cutting all the way in. Rodriguez, I thought was going to get in my way for a second. And then I thought the pass was going to go to Rodriguez and annoy me. But in the end, it's Jean-Paul Sarr, the man who apparently has not been liking his football, gets the goal to make it 1-1. I'm glad it went to the right player because it was meant for Jean-Paul Sarr. I still don't understand why he's shooting on his right foot all the time when he is left-footed. I suppose each to their own, ultimately. It's still scorching outside and scorching inside. And if I start conceding a load of goals, I'm going to blame the heat because it's just too fucking warm. I can't really concentrate. What? How did he step across? Fair play to you and everything, but how? Huh? Ball in. Yeah, it's going to be a stupid game. I'm excited for this one. What score? We've done 3-3 and we've done 4-3, maybe 5-3. Who knows? They seem to unlock my defence like nobody else. I don't understand why. Apparently they're just faster than all my players. I mean, both their goals I can't even complain about. That's what's annoying. They've just been good goals. But it's always fucking Grimsby, man. Doing my tits in. Genuinely. It's just so hard to fucking score against as well. Yeah. You just walk into me and get the ball, don't you? I try to do the same thing back. I'm losing my mind. My defenders feel like they're stuck in cement. If that had been 3-1, I think I might have just simmed the result and moved on to the next game in anger. I'm kind of joking, but I'm also so warm that I'm kind of not. Too warm for me to be getting annoyed about this game. There's nothing for me to be getting annoyed about because Grimsby have just been playing better than me. But it's always fucking Grimsby. It's going to do it. On Langu. Why not? That's why not. Maybe don't shoot again, ever. That hasn't even taken a deflection, has it? If it has, then fair enough. But if it hasn't, then that's... Oh my god, it hasn't. Yeah, maybe Mlangu should refrain from shooting. Headed down to a Grimsby player. Galloway cuts it out. I'll bring it away. Mills. There's no way Glennon is faster than Roberts. I refuse to believe it. Hey, at least let me switch to McDonald at some point. I would like to have done it earlier, but at least I got there eventually. Be a corner to Grimsby. A block from McDonald. A big help in that situation. Moffat in the end that got the block for the corner. Ball in away by Mills, only as far as Green it looks like. Fucking hell. Thought I was playing against Grimsby, not Barcelona, but I must have loaded up against the wrong opponents. It's a good save again from Duncan, who makes good saves, it's just he lets too many in. Good save, and he keeps it in. Logan Duncan, that's smart. Moffat. Ochoa, I've not even changed direction of my stick there. What the fuck was that? Oh. Oh. Good save, Duncan. This game could piss off if I'm tackling and I'm not getting the ball. They've been all over me and I can't do anything about it, and it's so fucking frustrating. I don't like Grimsby on a bogey team, but I really hope they don't come up with me. If we do even go up, which we better fucking do. Honestly, I'm not doing 4 seasons in League 2. I'll tell you that first hand. But if they come up with me, I'm going to be so pissed off, because I like my fucking bogey team. It's a great ball by McDonald, but Roberts has nobody on. Malanga. Oh, Showa. I don't know what a green line thing was there for Rodriguez, or whoever it was making the run in. I don't know what I pressed there. So I pressed something, but I didn't intentionally do it, obviously. Hence my confusion. Why is nobody... Thank God that they can't shoot anymore. Why is nobody marking anybody? AI defending really does not help you at all. It's just... It does its own thing. So... I don't really feel like it, man. Piece of shit. That's what it is. Moffat. Showa. Ball in. Does not lock onto Rodriguez. Despite the fact that that was probably the most obvious pass that needed to be done. The more you know. Grimsby might get one more chance here before the break. Never mind. Good tackle from McGregor, but we are 2-1 down. And deservedly so. I'm not annoyed at it. It's just... I mean, I am annoyed at it. But I can't be annoyed at the game because Grimsby have played good. Oh man. Well, 2-1 down at the break. But honestly, don't think we'll win this either. I don't know how we get back into this. Grimsby have been outplaying me all over the joint. Crow joined 1-1 with Gillingham. 1-0 between Newport and Swindon. 0-0 between Morecambe and Mansfield. 1-0 to Doncaster over Wimbledon. 1-1 between Carlisle and Barrow. 0-0 I should say, between Bradford and Rochdale. I'm hoping Bradford will get a goal there. 1-1 between Leyton, Orient and Tranmere Rovers. 1-0 to Salford over Colchester. 1-0 to Crewe over Harrogate. 0-0 between Forest Green and Exeter, who currently, as it stands, will be back at the top of the table at the end of today. And Stevenage drawing 0-0 with Sutton. As it stands, we will lose our top spot because we stink and Grimsby are apparently Barcelona. 50-50 in terms of possession, 9 shots to 3 though in favour of the home side and 3 expected goals to 1.6. Means that they are the better team by a country mile so far, and honestly, that's fine by me, as long as I can sneak a win shithouse some kind of result. If Exeter are drawing, then I'd happily take a draw at this one. Of course, if I lose, then I will lose my top spot. Which could happen anyway. Referee. It's a question there of what the fuck's he doing? You're booking at least for Kieran Green, and it is. Stupid tackle. And a change now. Oh, here comes fucking... Oh, lovely. This guy, Moreira. Hat-trick against me the last time around. I'm not excited at all. Why they didn't start him? I suppose they were just trying to be nice. I just can't get anything through sometimes with these players. Sometimes it just... Oh my god! What are you doing? Good save, Duncan. Oh, I don't have the energy in this heat to rage, but I want to rage. For whatever reason, nobody's fucking picking up the defenders. Or the attackers, I should say. Back for a sec. At the moment, yeah, we're losing our top spot. Because Grimsby have been playing a lot better than us. Good block by Mills. But Grimsby have been like Barcelona. It's one of those games where they've been the best team in the world. And I can't do anything about it. And Exeter, in their game, are drawing at the moment. So they'll be a point ahead of us, as it stands. Grimsby have just been too bloody good, man. Headed away. Not to a Hartlepool player, because that'd be too easy. Good save by Duncan, who is really keeping it in this game for us. It was not for Ochoa, it was for Moffat. Moffat can make the run instead, I suppose. Rodriguez, Mills, please. Thank you. Oh god, this is a fight and a half. Every game today has been difficult. Apart from maybe the Gillingham one. Curtis Mills equalises. It's all thanks to Moffat making the overlapping run. And it is 2-2 here at Blundell Park. I'm glad Mills has finally found his shooting boots as well. Struggling to score all season. Scores a banger at the start of the episode. Equalises here. And it's 2-2. And as much as we don't deserve it, I somehow feel like we do. I know it doesn't make sense. Because Grimsby have been playing out their fucking skin. But at the same time, I think I just won it because I want to be top of the table still. Mills. Rodriguez. Ochoa making a run through. Oh my god, this game's turned completely on its head. Jolan, you're the lucky charm. You come back and we've got scored twice. Fran Ochoa with a net buster. What a finish. What a pass over as well. But that finish is unstoppable. Fran Ochoa makes it 3-2. Hartlepool did not expect this. Although I did expect a goal fest, to be fair. It always seems to be in these kind of matches. And maybe we can push on. Rodriguez. Sarr. Oh no. Could be 4. It could be 4. Curtis Mills. What is happening? What's happened to Grimsby? They're all over me. And now it's 4-2. This game makes absolutely no sense, and I love it. I don't get it, but I love it. And it's Curtis Mills again. And it's 4-2. Give him somebody to stop footballing. Thank you. I needed that. Oh my god. Well. That's helped quite a bit. Galloway in the way. Oh my god. Good save. Stays in. Good save again. Grimsby fans are probably in disbelief. Rodriguez into Ochoa. Sarr's asking for it now. We've had 4 shots on target, scored them all. Go on, Sarr. Make it 5. What is happening? I'm so confused. Where has this Hartlepool been for the rest of the game? He's gone from 2-1 down to 5-2 up. And we've not even got... We're going to make some changes, but I don't know what to change. Everyone's playing out their skin now. Now Rodriguez. Get a bit aggressive. That'll probably be a free kick. Huh? I say, how's he just got past Galloway like that? Clears it away. It's going to be a Grimsby Town throw-in. I do need to make some changes, but I don't know what to change. Moffat. Out to Ochoa. Now Rodriguez. He's got the pace. And he's got the room. Oh, for crying out loud. 8-6. What the fuck? Okay. I don't really know what to say. I've not changed the difficulty. I've not changed the sliders. I don't know what has happened. I'm still in a bit of disbelief. We've had this once against Salford this season already. And that was shocking enough. Mills into Sarr. Rodriguez is there. I think he's offside, unfortunately. He wasn't, but he couldn't get through. I don't know how much you paid him, Jolan, but my God. Sorry if I'm pronouncing your name wrong as well. Maybe Jolan. Oh my fucking days. Okay, Malanga. Not to be a dickhead, is there? I'll make some changes. Just for stamina reasons. How is it 6-2? I don't understand. I do not get it. Make it all 5 changes at once. They're a League 2 team that don't need that many. Hello! Oh my God. I don't know how much you paid them, but they've just thrown the game completely. I love it. 5 changes in a row. See how many more goals we can get. Why not? We're not to. Howell out to Palacios now. Malanga ran off, didn't he? He did. You know what? I don't know what makes this team tick. I don't understand this team. But I bloody love it. I love this fucking team. We're going to score over 100 this year. And that's at the very least. McDonald. Marango, try to win it. McDonald has committed all the way up here. Paqueta's gone to Leeds. I mean, oh no. Good save, Duncan. They're really not. I think they really have given up, haven't they? Around, go out to Munoz. And now Mills. I think Mills has won his hat trick. And Mills is going to get his hat. This game is so stupid. I don't even know what's come about. I don't understand this video game. Curtis Mills has scored more today than he had the whole season beforehand. They've really fallen apart. Jesus Christ. It is 7-2. This isn't the first time we put 7 past a team. This Hartlepool team's going somewhere. Tell you right now, this Hartlepool team is going to the top. Galloway wins it back. I don't even know how many goals we're going to have by the end of this, to be honest. Arango tries to spot Munoz, who stopped his run. Does get in the way and then accidentally lunge with him because I'm an idiot. Good tackle out. Why is there 6 minutes? The game's over. The game's already over. Munoz. Howell. Will he add to his total this season? No, he won't. How's he missed that? Of all the chances, how has that one been missed? I did not expect this. I expected maybe... I said at the halfway point, maybe we'll get a point. We won't score too many. And we've scored fucking 7. Again, this isn't the first time we've done it this season. It's hilarious. This team is way too... I think this team is too good for League 2. I think that's what the fucking cut and drive is. Arango. Off he goes. Inside to Howell, who can't get the shot off. I don't know how. I guess because he was facing backwards probably would be the reasoning behind it. One last chance of Grimsby to do something. They don't even get time to do it. Well, at the start of the game there, I said it would be a goal fest. I did. I promised. Well, I didn't promise, but I knew it'd be a goal fest. What I thought was it'd be a big game, like a 4-4 draw again or something. Never in my wildest dreams did I expect that would end 7-2. Especially the way Grimsby were playing first half. How was that ended 7-2? We couldn't even see all the scorers on the board there. My fucking days, boys. What is up with this team? Are we on performance-enhancing drugs? And they had more chances! Oh my god. 50-50 in terms of possession. 15 shots to R11. And 6.5 expected goals to 4.3. And this is the kicker. This is the fantastic stat. 7 shots on target. 7 goals. What the fuck did I just play? Man of the match could go to literally anybody with a Hartlepool shirt on, to be honest. But it goes to Carlos Rodriguez. He gets a goal and 2 assists at 8.6. The number 9 is coming along like a star. He's going to be a star, isn't he? Absolutely going to be a star. Jean-Paul Sarr with 2 goals and an assist and an 8.5. Hopefully that will cheer him up in this team. An 8.5 as well for Curtis Mills, who gets a hat-trick, scoring more goals today than he had the whole season before this. 8.5. 8.4 for Ochoa, who is becoming a fucking wizard on that wing, I'll tell you that much. Once I learn skill moves, he's going to be unstoppable. A goal and 2 assists and 8.4. And then one person who didn't get involved in the goals, but did put in a Herculean performance, was Douglas Moffat, who was fantastic at left back today. Logan Duncan, 11 shots as goal, 9 saves, 2 conceded. I was a little bit mad at the ones he conceded, but in the end, he was fantastic. The other assists coming from Martin Munoz with a 6.9 and Ethan Roberts with a 6.7. I mean, there's some lower ratings, but that's because he didn't get much time on the pitch, and really he didn't need to do much when it was all said and done. Roberto Salinas was their best player. I don't know how they're getting 8.5s in that, but they are. A goal and an assist for Roberto Salinas. An assist from Otis Carr off the wing at 8.3. And then Glennon, the only decent defensive player on the day, with an 8.3 at left back. Danny Bath did get a goal. It was a very good header he got as well. And a 7.3 for him. But it didn't matter a fucking jot by the end of the game. Crocombe, 7 shots on target, 0 saves, 7 conceded. That might be the worst one I've seen in my life. I don't know how the scoreline is what it is, but that is the scoreline. 7-2. And we stay top, definitely. Gotta go again. We'll be shooting in a few minutes. Good game. Cheers, mate. I will pop in later. I got one more game to do on here, and then I've got to go out. But if you're still streaming in a couple of hours, then I will definitely pop in. Curtis Mills' hat-trick definitely surprised me. He hasn't scored all season, and I scored 4 this episode. Scored 1 before this episode was recorded. Absolutely phenomenal. I don't understand this team, but I love him. I love him to pieces. Are you confident you can avoid defeat again? We just won 7-2, mate. What do you think? My God. Team managed to go on better against Grimsby and got the win today. You must be pleased. What do you think made the difference? Well, I don't know. Maybe the 7 goals we put in the back of their net. Took him by surprise. That's an understatement. We took him to the cleaners, is what we did. Well then, I mean, I don't get it, but I love it. Ethan James is back. We're going to put him on a permanent transfer unless his overall has boosted in any particular way. We've got youth scout reports. These are going to be the last ones of the season because we've got plenty of players. We do not need any more. Ethan James, what was his loan spell ended up as? Still a 60. Yeah, we'll move him on. Get him a permanent deal out of the club. And with the Youth Academy reports, for that though, the player chats here. Boss, just wanted to say I'm grateful that you kept me in mind. Even when I was that injured, I'm really glad to be back playing. Now you're good off the team. Oh, he did speak. I think I gave him the game, didn't I? I gave him time on the pitch. That was the game before that one, just for the record. What am I doing? Scout reports. Okay. Might be some decent talents here from Sweden for the final report. Johan Lundberg, overall 41 to 49, potential 72 to 88. I'm going to decline now. I've had him on the report the whole time just to see his progress, but it's the last report and he's just not good enough for an overall for me, to be honest. Andreas Mohammed, overall 48 62, potential of 62 to 80. Not good enough, unfortunately, in terms of potential. Per person, overall 40 to 52 even, potential of 44 to 58. And I think I meant to reject him last time, but completely forgot. Isaac Olsen, overall of 41 to 57, potential of 53 to 73. He'll be rejected. Maximilian Carlson, I do like the name, but I don't like the potential. Though. Overall of 45 to 61, but potential of 59 to 79. Unfortunately, sir, you'll be exiting. There's a guy in a minute who I'm looking really forward to seeing what his potential is. But first, we've got to go for Jesper Carlson. Overall of 41 to 57, potential of 62 to 92. We'll take a risk on him and see what he's about. And then Hugo Hansen. He looks like a fucking baller off the rip here. Overall of 56 of 74. Potential of 74 to 94. Valuation of 675k. Say no more, good sir. Say no more. I don't know how much room we've got left in the academy, though. That's the only issue. Final report from South Africa. And a couple of ballers here as well. We're going to have to make some difficult choices. Micaiah Smith, though, overall 29 to 39, potential of 46 to 64, is not a difficult choice to make on this occasion. Msunguli Tshabalala, overall of 44 to 60, potential of 72 to 94. He's coming in, which means someone's going to have to go out. I don't know if we're going to go for a straight release or a promotion here. Isaacson, I'm honestly going to bring up and loan sell. Not sure yet. The rest of these still look alright for now. Nobody else I really want to get rid of, so we're going to have to make some choices of these next reports. But he comes in with Sunguli Shabalala. Bobang Malangu, good name. I like Bobang. Overall of 36 to 50, potential of 45 to 63. We're going to decline, but good name. And another fucking South African bowler now. Duma and Kosi, overall of 49 to 65, potential of 72 to 94. He might be better than the many, to be honest. And we're going to have to promote somebody else. Or release somebody. I don't really know which way to go with it. Who do we bring up? Who do we bring up? Do we just bring up Porter and loan him out? Gonna run out of room again. Dermot and Corsi, overall 49.65, potential to 94. He's coming in, of course. We just talked about that. Kaya and Corsi, overall of 45 to 61, potential 66 to 90. I think we're going to say no, just for convenience, really. And his valuation wasn't great. Tando Malangu, overall of 42 to 58, potential of 57 to 79. We're going to decline him. And the final report for the season, because we're getting too many bloody players now, coming from Scotland one more time. Overall of 34 to 44, potential 64 to 86. Those are the stats of Lucas Kirk. He will not be joining the squad. Rory McGregor, overall 39 to 51, potential of 68 to 92. We're going to be saying no to him, and I think it's going to be no's all around. Although Ben Fraser's got good potential. Overall of 43 to 57, potential of 73 to 94. Do we take a risk on him? I'll come back to him in a second. I know the report ends after this. Duncan Wilson, overall of 44 to 62, potential of 69 to 94. I think if we're making for... Yeah, okay, right, sorry. We're going to have to reject Ben Fraser because we're bringing in Duncan Wilson. And the squad's going to be bloody full again. I think we're just going to release somebody, and I think that somebody is going to be... I mean, the potentials are fantastic for all of them, but I can't just hang on to everybody. I want to keep them in the save, that's the thing. That's why I want to promote them and move them on. I think we're going to do a promotion and sell. And it is going to be... I think I'm looking at one of these 84s here. Ruben Adams. That might be the case here. Or Bishop. We're going to bring up Bishop anyway. Give him a loan deal. But my God, this squad is full to the brim again. We can't sign anyone else now. It's full. And the academy's full as well. We're going to have to do a huge clear out in January. In fact, we'll do a couple of quick lists. Now, some of these players that come back off a loan will probably not be here next season, quite frankly. Not a lot of them are great. Barlow, loan. James, transfer. Porter, transfer. Sorry, mate. Harkin, you've gone from a loan list to a transfer list. Again, my apologies. Bagara sticks around as a backup. Potential for Bishop. He's going to go on the loan list. Mancini sticks around, but he's going to go on the loan list as well. Isakson, I want to actually rotate him in the team sometimes, but for now we'll just put him on the loan list. No potential tag, which is annoying. Guzman, I don't know where we're going to fit him in, to be honest. Transfer list. Bernard, instead of loan listing, we're going to respectfully, although I don't want to, transfer list. Patterson stays, the rest of these stay. And, yeah, we're going to have to make some tough calls here to thin out the squad a little bit because we've got bloody too many people. And it's just about the size of it. And I apologise, lads who will not like that. Labohang Tshabalala will get a short-term loan move to Hebei Football Club in China with some player chats coming through. Galloway's happy. Harkin's happy to have changed his mind, but he's going to be going on a permanent. And Porter doesn't want to be sold. And Bernard doesn't know he's going to be sold, apparently. Isakson's going to get loaned out. And Bishop's happy to be loaned out too. But Porter, I do kind of... Is he the one with... Did he have great potential? I maybe didn't read it. If you have great potential, okay, we'll try him on a loan spell. I can't hold on to everybody though, boys. Tristan Olsen, this was the Forest Green centre back we were looking at. We can't sign now because we've got no room at the fucking inn. Don't jump to conclusions. I don't want to be negative to him, but I'm getting angry with all these bloody people. Thomas Bishop could be going out on loan to Al Nassr, playing with Cristiano Ronaldo. That'd be good fucking experience for your first foray into football. I love this fucking picture of Mills because he's just shooting it right in front of the goal. And with a loan deal going through here for Jabu Tshabalala. I mean, it's one less in the club, but we've still got 52 employed. We need to get some fucking numbers off the books in the summer if we're not going to do it now. No more Youth Academy scouting this season. Everywhere is full. And we're going to have to make some tough choices next year. If we do get into League One, the choices will be slightly easier to make. Because if they're just not good enough, then they're just not good enough, innit? Tshabalala loaned out to Hebei with Galloway wanting the game against Orient. I don't know why he wouldn't get it. I think it's because I benched him that last game because he was tired. We will rotate him back in to the squadron. And we'll give the man himself, Rojas, his debut. Just to see what he's about. Or if I don't like him, we'll have Duncan on standby. So that is not going to be the team, but that's the team sheet for now. We're going to look at the news first before we head in. With the team of the year announced, we've got this first though from Mills. He got hat-trick, of course, against Grimsby. Mills is hat-trick hero. Mills scored the final goal of the game to complete his hat-trick and help his team to a 7-2 win against Grimsby Town. I'm still in disbelief. The team of the year has been, well, revealed, I guess. No Hartlepool players in there, interesting. I'm not sure why, because we are the best team in the fucking world. It's in League 2 anyway. Courtois, Real Madrid. Alexander Arnold for Real Madrid. Diaz for Manchester City. Marquinhos for PSG. And then Hernandez as well, who has moved to PSG in the save. I should say Trent's moved to Real Madrid. Frenkie de Jong for Barcelona. De Bruyne for Manchester City. Pedri for Manchester City as well. Now, I forgot he moved there. Fucking hell. And Rodri for Manchester City. And then the two forwards, of course, doesn't take a genius. Haaland for Manchester City. And Mbappe for Paris Saint-Germain. So it's either Madrid, City, or PSG, except for Frenkie de Jong. But we're looking to beat Orient this time. It was a 1-1 draw last time, if memory serves me correct. Or a 0-0 draw, maybe. I will have to go and look at the calendar. But next step towards title for Hartlepool is against Leyton Orient. The next hurdle to be overcome on the title charge of Hartlepool United is a game against lowly Leyton Orient. Are they doing that bad? The high-flying outfit should have little trouble in collecting the 3 points missing counter. However, the leaders need to make sure they don't slip up against a team they're strong favourites to sweep aside. Anything less than a win would hand the initiative to the chasing pack. Well then. Don't put any pressure on me, will you? Where are they in the league? They're 20. How? They were fucking in League 1 last season. What's happened to the squad? Whatever. Doesn't faze me. We'll go in and we'll do what we need to do in it. It's a lot of their squad from the first season as well. I'm so confused. You know what? Ultimately, it's their fault. So Rojas, yes. Moffat, McGregor, yes. Yeah, back four's fine. Cochrane. We do need another centre mid, don't we? Because we've loaned out Nezovic now. But it does mean... Do you know what? Fuck it. Why not? Isaacson could have a run out. Of course, we'll have Bills on the bench in case it doesn't work out, but... Why not? And then Jim Marango will take his spot on the bench with Rodriguez and Howell starting today, I think we'll go for. So that'll be the team we take on Leyton Orient with at Victoria Park. This team is getting too good for League 2 and we need to get promoted this time around. Surely we can't fuck this up, right? Rojas in goal for his debut. See how he can do. Moffat and McGregor as the fullbacks. Contreras and Galloway as the centre-backs with Galloway captain in the side. Cochrane centre-mid. Saxon cam with Ochoa left wing. Roberts right wing. And Howell and Rodriguez leading the line. And none of our rivals are playing today, so I might as well just put them all on. So, like I said, Victoria Park, final game of today's episode. Hartlepool United hosting Leyton bloody Orient. And apparently we got a draw against these last time. I didn't actually go and check the calendar to see if that was true, but I will believe it. I won't decline it. Alright, final game of today's stream. If you're enjoying the stream, drop a follow. And if you want to check out the channel on YouTube, I will get the link as we load up. It says my mod, one of my mods has gone and abandoned me again, bloody Jordan. You see this? I'm joking, by the way. If he's busy, he's busy. That is the channel. And if you're wanting to subscribe over there, more than welcome to. I hate to edit, yeah, I know I do. I'm just not good at it. Maybe for next year's career mode, I'll edit it down. I don't have any editing software that I'll need to get some. I don't know what the best editing software is, and I'm no good at it. But I will practice. Practice makes perfect. The vids do get a little long sometimes, but they are uploaded once every 2 days, so it gives you plenty of time to catch up. But I suppose it's not for everybody. Some people prefer the longer streams and the longer videos. Some people prefer shorter streams and shorter videos. So it kind of goes either way, really. Final game of today's episode, then, against Leyton Orient. Rojas making his debut in goal for Hartlepool this one, as well as Isaacson making his first appearance. I didn't actually put any development plans on Youth Academy kids, and I need to put another one on Arango because of his loan expiring, but I'll do all that off screen, I think. Oh my god, where is everyone? Cheris coming across brilliantly. I can't lose to Leyton Orient after beating Grimsby, the score I beat Grimsby by. Because of the fact that it's Leyton Orient and they're in 20th. Good save, Rojas. First attempt for Leyton Orient. Results in the save for the new Spanish backup goalkeeper, belonging now to Hartlepool United. Oh, they go short corners. Disgusting. Disgusting people. All corners you can do is cross them straight in and hope. That's what I do anyway. Oh, I thought I went in. I thought that went in. It was good play. And I thought Rojas had been beaten at the near post on his first appearance. Not to be though, it's gone wide. Contreras out to Moffat. In now for Ewan Galloway. Cochrane. Rodriguez. I don't know, whoever is running in close. I think it's Isaacson. Why is he running in so close? Rodriguez's shot is deflected into the hands of Vigouroux. Vigouroux? Oh, we're going to have audio issues. I thought I found the fix for them. Howell couldn't get the shot off. And now Leyton Orient go again. Audio seems to still be running fine. That was a great dribble from Drinnen there, just to dribble all the way off the pitch. That was smart. 200 IQ. But Isaacson getting his first appearance. Rojas. Not too bad start for him. He's had a good save. And hopefully he can continue on, but the goalkeepers in this game, it doesn't really matter how good you are because the game will just give them goals anyway. Isaacson making the move in to Howell. Oh! Isaacson could be a little something special, you know. I'm wondering whether to take that loan thing away and just keep him around. He's high overall. And a good little pass in there to Harry Howell opens the score for Hartlepool. We've been undefeated today. Which realistically we should be. With the team we've got. Some difficult games today, but out of all of them, this is the one we should be winning. We've got 3 wins and a draw. This could be the 4th win. Harry Howell, 15th goal of the season for the Welshman. Slowed down a bit over the turn of the year, but as long as we're still scoring as a team, I don't care where the goals are coming from. As long as there are goals coming from this side. Smythe to Sweeney. It's blocked initially by McGregor. So we come back in though. It's blocked by Galloway in a very weird way, but Rojas equal to it. I'm just kind of confused. I want to take a look back at this block. And did he try and get out of the way of it? It might have worked better if he had, to be honest. I don't know what he's doing there. Nearly led to a goal for Leyton Orient, but thankfully Rojas equal to it, like I said. God, I don't know how people can stream and record for this long in this heat. I can't. If it stays like this, it might not be a stream for the rest of the week. I don't know, honestly. It is way too warm. Isaacson can bring it clear. And he could be an alright little prospect, this kid. Maybe don't run into Sweeney, but then again, you didn't have anything on. Straight out of Rojas. Got greedy there. Good save from the Spaniard. Ochoa. Into Howell. Cochrane. Roberts now. Rodriguez is asking for it through. Roberts attempts to play it through, but it's an awful ball. Orient have been actually quite good so far. Good value so far. But thanks to Rojas, it still remains 0-0. Or 1-0, I should say. We got the goal. How was that pass not work? It might be one of the most simple passes I've attempted to do, and somehow it's not worked. I hate this video game. Tackle McGregor. Still the opinion of keeping him on as the first choice right back. Keeping Vergara around as a backup. Mainly because I don't have a choice at the moment. The squad's full. Also, I think that would be smart. Good play there between Moffat and Rojas, and we'll get it away with Ollie McGregor. Isaacson. Good ball for it to Roberts. Rodriguez has the pace. He's just moving forward. Is that McGregor? Come to Roberts. Isaacson. Rodriguez. Try to push in a little bit. Oh, it's fucking shite, to be honest. That sounded too fucking mean about it. That was dog shit. Cochrane. I get the ball to his teammate. Who was this Isaacson? 1-1 between Forest Green and Sutton. Exeter not playing today, so we don't have to worry about them. We just have to worry about ourselves and our own results and getting more points on the board than what they're doing. Rodriguez has turned his man beautifully there. Needs to get past his second man. He does. Gets the shot off. It's a fantastic finish with full power from Carlos Rodriguez. And that makes it 2-0 Hartlepool. This team is... I mean, this team has to go up. Has to go up this year. There's absolutely no way we don't go up, surely. Thunder cunted that past Vigoro. And it is the Peruvian number 9. Another goal this season. I don't remember what he's on. I want to say he's on 13. He's a couple behind Harry Howell. Check stats obviously under the episode. McGregor coming in with a tackle and wins the ball, to be fair. Roberts. Rodriguez. Oh. Oh. That worked. Roberts. Howell. Oh, it's straight Vigoro. Oh, I didn't know if he was going to grab that or not. I should have just gone for it. Isak's it. Rodriguez. Very good tackle from Rodriguez to keep that play alive, to be fair. Robertson to Isakson. Rodriguez. Could be a second for him. Oh. Might have been offside. Oh, wait, what happened? It's a corner, but how? Show me the shot again. Was it a block? Was it a save? Ah, that explains it. It's blocked off the shoulder of one of the defenders. Could have gone anywhere. It's gone for a corner to the home side, who are looking to end strong in this episode. McGregor was the target. It's not going to fall to him. Cochrane. Contreras. Roberts gets caught by Griffin. And it could be a counter for Leyton Orient if we're not careful. I knew exactly what I wanted to do. I just tried to pressure him into doing it. But they've done it well, to be fair. It was a good pass. Two minutes of added time. Shot from Bick goes wide with not really any accuracy, of course, and not really any idea where he was going to put that, I think. Didn't really scare me. Poor shot. And it'll probably be the end of the half there. Good first half from Hartlepool. And certain man making a good little first impression. Mr. Isakson. Can't remember his first name, I'm going to be honest with you. Harry Howell with a goal as well as his strike partner Rodriguez getting one. Means we go in 2-0 up at the break. Fantastic. And a good bit of a display from Rojas as well. He hasn't done anything outright dumb yet. You've got respect. Taking a look at the other halftime scores, and there's not many, only 4. Barrow drawing 1-1 with Doncaster, 1-0 to Carlisle over Rochdale, 1-1 between Salford and Grimsby, and then 1-1 between Sutton and Forest Green. Taking a look at the stats then, 51 to 49 turns of possession, 6 shots to 5. I can't read nearly there. And 1.8 expected goals to 1.2. That is how the stats are looking at the break, with plans to maybe get a couple more goals, perhaps. I don't really know. Maybe just hold on to this. As long as I'm winning, I don't really care. It could be fucking 5-4. I would like good goal difference, but I've accepted in this game that I won't get it. Very good interception. Keeps it in. Keeps it away from the Leyton Orient player. Isakson gets caught. Referee, it's going to be a booking. If Isakson's injured in his first game, I'm holding the game, holding the ref even. Personally responsible. Rodriguez. Oh, that's a good save from Figueroa. Good effort from Rodriguez. And Conor Griffin getting a booking for his foul on Isakson. It's his first game ever, lad. Would you relax a bit? Oh, he's... Really? It's his first game. Curtis Mills can come on then. Poor lad. Well, it's not a long-termer, like a... Maybe just a... I don't know what the ones are for carrying people off. I hope it's like a 5-weeker with his knee or something. I'm just hoping it's not an ACL, because he has so much potential, that kid. I think his actual potential is only 64 to 80. But he was quite fun to use there. Galloway, the target, is headed away only as far as Ochoa. Mills. Now Contreras. Mills again. A bit of a goal-scoring streak recently. Trying his luck. Why not? 4 goals this episode, after only scoring 1 all season beforehand, including that hat-trick against Grimsby Town. Okay. Okay, I thought I lunged perfectly there with Contreras, but somehow didn't. Serrano's put the shot wide anyway, but I genuinely thought I got the lunge on point without giving away a penalty and with getting the ball. But we'll take the goal kick instead. It hasn't found the back of our net, so that's all that matters to me. I'll not be complaining any further, Your Honour. Galloway out to McGregor. Rom's gone to United. That's not a bad deal, you know. McGregor, Roberts. Oh, I thought that went in. I was about to say 3-0 with all the confidence in the world, but it's just off target. Vigoro was getting nowhere near that. But unfortunately, it is wide. Will mean a goal kick for the Orient. Mills wins the header. Howell's not going to win that. Oh, he is. He's 5'6". How's he winning headers? Rodriguez. Oh, Vigoro. We've been all over Leyton Orient, but they've had their chances. It's been mostly Hartlepool, which is what you'd expect when first place comes against 20th place. We'd sound silly, but that's probably what the order of things is. Roberts towards Galloway again. I wish Galloway was just a couple inches taller, man. Because Contreras never seems to be there for those. Mills. Room to shot on off the post by Curtis Mills. He got past so many Orient players and hits the goalpost. Howell finds a space and that will probably seal the 3 points. Number 16 for number 48. Only 32 more goals. It's headed down by Cochrane. Howell turns 2 men. Ochoa, a big help there, blocking off one of the centre-backs. Number 6 getting blocked off by Fran Ochoa. And it is Harry Howell. Vigoro could be doing better. But number 16 for the Welshman. As he's about to come off, we're going to rest him for Bradford, which will be the start of next episode. But a good showing from him today. And it's 3-0 Hartlepool. Jay Marango making his way onto the pitch. Initially loaned him out, decided against it because he's a fucking stud. 16 goals in just 21 appearances. Harry Howell's got one of the best goal-to-game ratios in the league. I love it. I absolutely love it from him. I know he's at his potential now, but he's still a born goal scorer. Arango. Going to try and thread it through to Fran Ochoa. Oh, it should have been 4. But a good save from Vigoro prevents it. And you might think if you're watching, it's getting a bit easy. It is getting a bit easy, but we're meant to be this good with this team we've got because these ratings will crush League 2, and they are doing. Roberts towards Galloway. Not everything on it. I don't know why it's making me chase with Galloway rather than let me go to another player, but that's okay. Cochrane gets to keep the ball, luckily. Mills gets caught. I already injured one of my cams today, don't they? Another one. Injured, please. There's plenty of things I could call this fucking episode, but I think I'm going to do it off the Grimsby goals, where we fucking went hit for 7. 6 in the second half. Good save from Rojas, and this time he holds on to it. Duncan, take fucking notes, mate. You can save it, but you have to hold on to it. Roberts is so fucking good, man. He's so fucking good. And Arango, for some reason, it takes forever to let me shoot, and it's a good tackle in the end. But why I pressed to shoot, and it didn't shoot. All that work from Roberts goes wasted. Good call by Contreras. He's making a bit of a move forward here. You know what? Why not? Free flowing a little bit now this game. Try to find Rodriguez. Roberts Off to Cochrane. Rodriguez try to knock it through to Arango. Cochrane. Arango. Blows down. They've got so many men back. That's probably the issue. They need goals. Not got any. Because they've sat back all game. Caught by Ochoa. Arango. Rodriguez. It's going to be 4, isn't it? You just know sometimes. You can just feel it sometimes when the goals come in. Jay Marango with another assist to add to his ever-growing collection of contributions. I know it's reset it now because of the loan deal, but I'll keep it in mind. He had 11 goals and 2 assists, I think, before he left. Before his stats got reset in just 12 appearances. Another assist for Jim Marango. Another goal for Carlos Rodriguez. And another 3 points for Hartlepool. And I really think the second half of the season is going to define this team. 15th goal of the season for Carlos Rodriguez. A couple more appearances than Harry Howell, but only a goal behind his strike partner. Contreras catches Archibald there with a tackle. And it has been... I'm maybe going to have to tweak the sliders a little bit. It has been a little bit easy. I'll grant this game that. But maybe they're just bad. Maybe they're just bad. Arango. He's going to make it 5, isn't he? Oh, he's not. Good save. I was so confident that we'd score there. And unfortunately, not to be. It still remains 4-0. Which I don't know I'm complaining about. I'm not complaining, actually. But just like Arango to be involved in the goals and the assists. Because he's one of my favourite players. And he's not even, you know, the starter striker, but he's still probably my favourite striker. Galloway, off target. McGregor's slightly tired, but he'll see through the last 10 minutes. He'll be fine. Have we got Vergara on the bench, actually? If we do, I'll whack him on. We've got Patterson. I'll leave it for now. Patterson's the left back. Although I've put in Colsey right back so many times, and he's a left back, so I suppose it doesn't make a big difference. Galloway's going to win that, and it's going to be, here we go again for Hartlepool. Rodriguez got caught there, a good tackle. And foul against us, but that's fine. We'll continue to play, thank you. Or foul against them, I should say. We had the advantage. My brain worked, it would work. Roberts. Poor passing to Rodriguez, kind of sold him there a little bit. Arango, though. Absolute talent. This kid, Jay Marango. I want to start him, but I can't. Not yet. Howell, there's a lot of mileage in him left, at least for this season, potentially seasons to come. And Jean-Paul Sarr, he's getting upset about game time, so I need to keep him involved as well. Maybe sell him in the summer, I don't know. I don't really want to. He's 71 rated and he's a good striker. But if Sarr's not happy, then might as well cash in. It would make sense. And we got him for free, so we'd make profit. I'm overthinking things here. For things that won't happen for a few more episodes yet. Because we'll do all this in the summer. Good. Excuse me? The penalty has been given where? So I'll just take a look at this for a second. Contreras comes across. Doesn't even touch the number 7. Maybe he does a little bit, but not enough for... Nah, he's made a meal of that one. I can see why it could be given, but he's made a meal of it. And it's going to cost Rojas his clean sheet. That's a bastard of a game. What a fucking shit game. Barely caught him. I mean, you can maybe give it, but... I don't know about that one, Chief. They make some changes now to Leyton Orient. It's Smythe versus Rojas. And it's a save from Rojas! The clean sheet's still on. What a fucking save from Mateo Rojas. And it should have been a penalty in the first place. Oh, the crowd is... It's a 5-0 lead and the crowd's still fucking jumping for that. That would have only made it 5-1. That would have only been a consolation, but still. What a fucking save. Galloway, Contreras coming together. I hate this fucking game, man. It should have been a clean sheet, but because this game wants its own way, I've been fucked over. I don't know how this has ended up in the... it's going to go down as a McGregor own goal, innit? I hate this fucking game. I just wanted to clear it with Galloway. The Contreras got his big fucking Mexican lanky ass in the way. It's an own goal for McGregor. I mean, we scored all 6 today, I suppose. But that's a fucking ball ache. Rojas deserves a clean sheet today. Been very good all game. Why is there 7 minutes? Why? It's a 5-1 lead. FIFA, please think about your injury time minutes when you look at the scorelines as well. Realise that the game is over and the injury time doesn't need to be played. Perhaps. I'm so pissed off for Rojas, because he made the penalty save and then it's an own goal that he can't do anything about. I'm trying to defend it and the game's like, oh, are you? Go on, Cochrane. One more for the guy. I thought I went in. Thought a nursery were there today. But the top Mills has won that one. Will be a win to end it. But it should be a clean sheet. And this game's a fucking joke. I feel so bad for Mateo Rojas. This game's going to do what this game's going to do. I had a horrible feeling that it would still be not a clean sheet, even after we saved the penalty. I was right. Poor pass. Cochrane tries to stand about it. We're going to win 5-1, but it's just silly. Why are they getting a chance? Ref, explain to me what the fuck you're thinking. Thank you. Jesus Christ. Another compounding win. Another good win for us as we look to break the record for most goals in League 2 history in a season. I think we're on 70 now or something like that. Like mid-January. We'll clear 100. I'm so pissed off for Rojas, man. That penalty save, he deserved a clean sheet. And then I'm still not really sure what happened. I'll go back and watch that goal just there. It was a brace from Howell, a brace from Rodriguez, and a goal from Arango as well to get our 5. They got 1 because of McGregor's own goal, but that's nowhere near McGregor's fault in a million years. I just want to have a look at this on the instant replay. I pressed to pause it, and it's just not gonna. Okay, so ball comes in. I'm controlling Galloway at this point. It's headed by I think it's... Hold on. It's headed by Galloway. It's bounced off Contreras' shoulder. It's come down for them to shoot as Contreras is on the floor. Rojas can't do much here in the situation he's in. And McGregor's just unfortunate. Tries to head it away. Just ends up in the back of the net. That's so stupid. That costs Mateo Rojas a very well-deserved clean sheet as well. 54-46 in terms of possession. 18 shots to 9 and 4.6 expected goals to 3.1. And just before that as well, I don't know if it showed it, but this sent the crowd absolutely ballistic. Mateo Rojas with the penalty. I thought this was going to be a clean sheet. Don't get me wrong, fantastic penalty. And a fantastic save. He nearly missed it as well with a save. Should have been the clean sheet. Okay, the audio's glitched out a bit. Man of the match for me was Rojas, but I don't know who this game will give it to. Yeah, Mateo Rojas on his debut. A fantastic goalkeeping display. 5 shots on his goal, 5 saves. Didn't concede any, obviously, technically. Technically, it is a clean sheet. I don't feel count it as one, actually. Will it count it? Will it count it as a clean sheet? I'm gonna have to fact check that. But he gets man of the match, and deservedly so. Saved everything he could and kept them at bay. And it should be a clean sheet. If it doesn't count, I don't know. But it might count. It might be one of those, loopholes. 2 goals and an assist for Rodriguez, an 8.6. McGregor solid at right back today, an 8.5. Roberts off the wing with an assist and an 8.1. Harry Howell with a brace and an 8.1. Jay Marango coming off the bench, doing what he does best and contributing to the game as per usual. A goal and an assist and a 7.9 for the young Argentinian. Strong defensive performances, and Isakson having a good performance until that unfortunate injury. Got an assist and a 6.8. Hopefully, not an injury that's long term. Their best player was Archibald with a 7.3, and Smythe had that penalty and missed it. Very good save from Rojas and Vigoro. 13 shots in his goal, 8 saves, 5 conceded. So let's get to the post-match interview. I don't know what is up with this audio. It's glitched out. I guess the fans are just sticking around. I do. Like, why the fuck is this game rigged? First question. Rodriguez, once again, having an incredible performance. The way he's going, he's probably one of my favourite strikers ever used. Because he's definitely, absolutely 100% here for the duration. I don't care about overall limits that I've imposed upon myself. This is the one guy that's immune to him. Rodriguez is a talent, and I will not let this man go. I'm not giving anything away. Oh, lads up front were ruthless. I just really wish, if it hasn't counted as a clean sheet, then I wish it had. But if it has counted as a clean sheet, then big ups to Rojas. Because technically it is. Because it wasn't a Leyton Orient player that scored. And I know it probably, I know in real life it wouldn't count. I just want to make that clear. I know the rules of football. It's just, FIFA's weird, and it might somehow count it. Linus Isakson's got a broken elbow, will be out for up to 2 months. He's just come into the squad, poor lad. At least it's only a 2-monther, and Thomas Bishop will get his loan to Cristiano Ronaldo's Al Nassr. Ewan Galloway thanking me for giving him the game. Why is my rating tanking a bit? Like, I get it's going down a bit, but it shouldn't be tanking like this. We're top of the league. Well, we'll wrap up the episode then. Probably a couple more transfer offers. Ethan James from Südtirol. We'll just allow him to go. Need some spaces in this club. It does mean some easy decisions like Ethan James, but also some difficult decisions down the line. We're not doing it now. We'll save it till summer. I believe this is a loan deal for I've forgotten his name already. Bishop. That's the one. That's going through. He'll play with Ronaldo to the end of the season. What a player to learn from as well, Cristiano Ronaldo. We've got somebody else out there as well, Al Nassr. And this will be Ethan James' transfer going through. Nothing against you, mate. It's the same old story. Too many wingers. And the ones we've got right now have good quality. You, unfortunately, mate, do not possess that. Wish you nothing but the best. It's Südtirol. Probably could have got more cash. Couldn't be bothered. Or maybe we couldn't. I've got an A rating for that. Okay. I would have only asked for 500 anyway. And that leaves us here then. Next time against Bradford. With us still sitting top. Exeter lost again. Who did lose this time? Colchester. Go on, Colchester. It's crazy how many goals we score compared to the rest of the league, though. Oh my god. Bar games are fun to watch. There's a boring, right? So Hartlepool currently sit top of the league at the end of this episode. 3 points clear of second place Exeter City, with Bradford City holding on to that third automatic spot. Tranmere, Colchester, Mansfield and Grimsby will end this episode in the playoffs. And as we read down, this is how the table is looking. The bottom two are Crawley and Barrow. They would be going to the National League if there was one. But I'm surprised about Leyton Orient, because they were in League One last year. Would we still be in the FA Cup? That is the question I want to know the answer to. So Wimbledon lost to Bristol Rovers, right? Who did Bristol Rovers get? Wolves. They beat Wolves. You know what? Fine. Okay, I'll take it back. Maybe we should be still here. If Bristol Rovers draw next, Aston Villa. So basically, we should still be in. Is there any shock eliminations, actually? Arsenal only just got past Stevenage. Swansea drew with Liverpool. Fulham beat Spurs. That's probably about right. Man United only just got past Northampton. Fucking hell. Newcastle knocked out Chelsea. That's realistic. I think the rest of them are realistic. Man City drawing. Hold on, Man City drawing with Millwall. I beg Millwall got through. If I go on these replays and Millwall got through. Ah, look at that though. They put up a fight, but 3-2 to City. Bristol Rovers didn't knock out Wolves. That's probably the biggest shock. Liverpool got a replay against Swansea and went through. And that's how the FA Cup's looking. Carabao Cup, probably at the final now, aren't we? Semi-finals. Liverpool, Southampton, Brentford, and Chelsea. So theoretically, we'll do this again on this end because I'm bored and it's funny. Bristol City got knocked out by Coventry. Coventry got knocked out by Spurs, and Spurs got still in. No, they got knocked out by Liverpool. So that's why they want us to be in the Carabao Cup. It's been a long enough episode already. I shouldn't really be arsing around. But anyway, we'll go through the stats and we'll show you the news to end today's episode. So player stats. Harry Howell still sits atop the goal scoring leaderboard with 16 in just 21 appearances, with Rodriguez one behind him with four more appearances, but one less goal. Got Jean-Paul Sarr in there on 9, and Mills has helped himself this episode, but he won't quite make the cut yet. He's only on 5. Assists go to Veron of Exeter, but 10 assists for 3 players in Hartlepool colours. Achawa, Howell, and Rodriguez all about it in that situation, with Sarr on 7, Roberts on 6, Mills and Cochrane on 5, and that is it. With the clean sheets at the moment, still Blackman for Exeter. We're not going to get there because we get stupid shit like that we just saw with Leyton Orient. Rojas is on 7, but all 7 of those were for Tranmere. Don't get it twisted. None of them were for us, but he's only played one game. It should have been for us. So we just did that to have a goalkeeper in there. That's what it really was. Duncan on 3 clean sheets, and Contreras has the most yellow cards. How? I barely even foul. It's not any red cards though. I think all those red cards have come against us. When I say this, I genuinely mean this. I think all those red cards have come against us. Either the game's broken or we're just very foulable. Right, take a look at the squad hub then. I believe Harry Howell is still a top scorer, but some good performances today have made other players' stats look a little bit better. 17 goals and 10 assists for Harry Howell, with 15 and 11 for Carlos Rodriguez. 9 and 9 for Sarr, who is doing well. It's just kind of going under the radar. Fran Ochoa with 6 and 10. 5 and 5 for Curtis Mills. He's really saved himself a little bit. 5 and 7 for Roberts. 4 and 6 for Cochrane. 2 for Galloway, 2 for Arango, although technically that's 13, but 13 and 15 appearances, because the stats got reset as he went out alone and came straight back. McGregor, Palacios, Malangu all on 1 goal apiece as well. In terms of assists, it's Carlos Rodriguez with 11, 10 for Howell and Ochoa, 9 for Sarr, 7 for Roberts, 6 for Cochrane, 5 for Mills, 4 for Malangu, 3 for Munoz, 2 for Palacios and Alonso, and 1 for Duncan Isaacson, who had just made his debut and got a broken injury per kid, and Arango, who was on more than that, but since he came back, I believe he's on 3 or 4 assists now, he would be, if that was the case. So that will end this episode. We'll finish off with the news, and it's been a long enough episode, so I won't piss around too much. Rodriguez next brace as Hartlepool grab win over Leyton Orient. Rodriguez got his name on the score sheet for Hartlepool United in a 5-0 win against Leyton Orient. Manager of the year has been announced as Pep Guardiola, with the team of the week being 3 players from Hartlepool being in there, I should say, with, who is it? Oliver McGregor, Ethan Roberts, and Carlos Rodriguez. Pinto set for Bradford City debut. I'm pretty sure that was the case when we played these guys the last way around. But not a bad signing. And we face Bradford Challenge next time. They're in 3rd. We're in 1st. It could be a problem. And with some Howell transfer rumours. First from SC Cambor and Pohang Steelers the second. We will end the episode there because he's not going anywhere. Let's tell you. But that is how the table looks to end this episode. I'm looking forward to the rest of the season, just steamrolling. Maybe not steamrolling through the competition, but going to League 2 victory, or at the very least, League 2 promotion, because that's what we need, and that's what we deserve, quite frankly. But I hope you guys have enjoyed another episode of the Hartlepool United Career Mode. I don't know when the next one's going to be, because with this heat, I don't really feel like streaming. It honestly depends on the weather, which is silly as it sounds. But it's really too warm to be doing these. But I will leave this one here for today. I hope you guys have enjoyed, and I will see you next time when I bring something else to the channel.